The views and opinions of this stream are not necessarily those of Twitch, Pint and Click, or the members of the Drunk Therapy community. Drunk Therapy will begin in 2 minutes. Talk about your mommy and or daddy issues in 1 minute 45 seconds. Tell us about the worst decisions you have made while drunk in 1 minute 30 seconds. In 1 minute and 15 seconds, we can gamble on whether or not you're getting back with your crappy ex. Listen to funny international accents that may or may not turn you on in 1 minute. In 50 seconds, you can describe the thing growing on the tip of your penis. In 1 second, I will say something redundant in 1 second. Ask if it's okay to mix heroin and caffeine in 30 seconds. Disgust us with your deepest, darkest foot fantasy in 20 seconds. Pint will inform you that he is not a real therapist in 10 seconds. Drunk Therapy goes live in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah.
I haven't been circumcised.
Jump off his reader.
It's like the worst turn off ever.
She was gonna raid his ass.
Oh man, she's a dirty girl.
Christian.
Obviously.
Cat.
Obviously.
Condom.
Obviously.
Family sucks.
Obviously.
Ruined our relationship.
Pulled out her old foot pussy.
Goodwill humping.
This is not something that I enjoy.
Does no one do foreplay anymore?
I get home, really drunk.
Bad daddy.
Fight, makeup, sex.
Bad daddy.
Fight, makeup, sex.
I never had a hangover.
Harry's not giving up.
A little brain gymnastics.
The most romantic shit. He picks me up on his motorcycle.
Sounds like me when I'm smoking weed.
My asshole is just so wide.
All right, okay.
I don't understand it.
I do put a lot of trust in you fuckers. Hello everyone and welcome to yet another Drunk Therapy session. I'm your ever humble host, Pint and Click, and no, I'm not a licensed therapist, but I do, however, enjoy a good White Claw while listening to your problems. Just kidding, there's no such thing as a good White Claw. If you'd like to tell us about a problem of your very own today, please type exclamation point, Giant, just like Rumback has done over there in the Twitch chat. Get your button line to tell us all about it. From there, make sure to click through the link in order to call in, or we could just have it out right here in the Twitch chat. Before I say hello to all you guys, reminder, tomorrow, Freedom Riders, got it right here, in the Therapy Theater, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, my time, that's right, movie night tomorrow. I forgot to make that reminder on Monday. Can't wait to see it. You guys have really hyped it up. How are you guys doing today? Ramback, good to see you as always. Beer, what's up? Ask Bella first, as always. I don't know how you do it. Nay, how are you doing today? What's up, Jack? Good to see you. No, it is not. It's not Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's not, but I like that you guys are already going for it. Ramback, I can't wait to hear whatever good news you have. Come on, let's just kick it right off. Fuck it. Is it in regards to your finals? No, Beer. God. Have you only ever seen one movie, Beer? I've never even seen that. And because I haven't seen it, because I haven't seen it, it's not gonna It
Wait a
probably
second, let
won't
me
end up
put it
being
on
me, but I love
speaker
it.
real quick.
What's up, Top Plat? Welcome to the do your thing really quick, Rumback. I'm gonna welcome Top Plat to the room. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
joining
no
us.
problem.
Thank you for giving us your dancing skeleton. I appreciate it. I don't know if you heard my spiel at the top of the show, but please, if you have something that you'd like to share with us, something that you want to get off your chest, this is the place to do it. Type ! Join over there in the Twitch chat. Get your ass in line, and we'll make some time for you. All right? If not, make yourself at home. Well, here we go. What's up, Rumback? I have to say it with that accent. Sorry.
Yes, it's Rombak,
Rumback.
not back. Yes.
Rumback. Back.
Sort of.
What's up, man?
I just took those fucking finals,
Mm-hmm.
the ones that I've been dreading all these years,
Yes.
2 years. And I don't know how to put this, but I did really well.
Yes! That is
So
excellent.
all those depressive years, so that depressive fucking period that I had it for absolutely no fucking reason
Right.
at all.
Right. We never do. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like dealing with
Yeah,
the
but it
stress
was-
and anxiety
yeah.
is harder than the test actually is in the end.
You know, I think that was the real test, you know? Get through fucking depression without committing suicide. Part one.
Jesus. Jesus Christ. But yeah.
And then comes the
absolutely.
second volume later on, but not now.
Right, right. Well, congrats, man. That is wonderful, wonderful news, and you have every right to brag. I do love it, you guys, when you come on to brag. We need to set aside time to praise ourselves every now and then. So please do that. Good on you, dude.
But that isn't the great news.
That's not?
No, it's
What?
part of it, but not
Okay.
the full news.
Well, continue, please.
Yeah, so I have you know how I have been talking about, like women recently and shit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And have been and like I didn't really feel good enough for any girl for some reason, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Until I
Self-confidence
was-
is a bitch.
Until last night I was scrolling through some old messages
Mm-hmm.
of an old friend I had
Mm-hmm.
back in 2022. We haven't spoken in 3 years until now,
Yeah.
And I hit her, I hit her up with the, hey, do you remember me? You know when we used to have fun? Like, yeah, I do actually. So we chatted a bit.
That's
and
great.
she was like, yeah, let's meet up at the place we used to meet up at.
Wow.
Like, yeah, sure.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. And from what I remember, she wasn't really that great looking, but she was really fun to hang out with.
That's Trust me, that's what's important, dude. That's
Yeah,
what
I know.
counts. Yeah. Especially at your age, you should just be having fun.
Yeah, I know. And
You know?
I recently changed my profile pic to my actual face.
Okay.
Not my Discord, but like my
Right.
WhatsApp profile pic.
Yeah, sure.
To actually fucking see my face
Uh-huh.
instead of my car. But anyway, I
14-year-old
just
with a
decided
car.
to. No, I'm gonna explain that shit later. But,
Okay. Yes, later.
But I just I just changed it, and then I hit her up. We spoke a little bit.
Yeah.
She said, let's meet up at that place. And I was like, sure, let's meet up. And at one point, I was talking to my friends about it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my friends asked me, how does she look like? And I was like, I have zero fucking idea. So I decided, let me ask her. Send me a pic.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see how they look like.
There you go.
Bro,
Uh-huh.
she had the biggest fucking glow up I can imagine.
Well. Nice.
Like a 6 out of 10 to like a 10 out of 10. And the thing is, she looks like she's fucking 20 when she's 13.
Wow.
Oh boy.
What? And my
Good on
friend's
ya.
like, bro, are you sure this is real? Are you sure she's not messing with you?
She might be catfishing, you never know.
Yeah, I know. And
But you're gonna
like,
meet up with her?
bro, she does look similar from what she used to look like. No, but she's really fucking beautiful.
That's great.
I was like, yeah, that shit works.
And hopefully
It
she's
fucking
still
works.
fun, you know? If she's fun and
Yeah.
beautiful, that's, I mean, you know, the full package. Win-win. And hopefully
But
she treats you nicely,
One
too.
thing I noticed, yeah,
Uh-huh.
but we also have a lot of things in common. You know,
Good.
like she also had problems with her friends. You
Uh-huh.
know, they were a lot deeper.
Yeah.
Like her friends would like pressure her, you know, into having sex and shit,
Oh, Jesus,
which
what?
is which is really sad, but
Yeah, that's awful.
true.
What's up, Nubloso? Yeah, that's awful.
And I was like, yeah, you know, like I had my own depressive episodes too. So we actually have our own experience in this field.
Uh-huh.
Even though they're different, it was like the same
Yeah.
period, 7th grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and, and the thing is, she was actually really genuinely interested to talk to me, instead of,
Good.
you know, like for example, an interaction at school where I needed something from a girl, and like I needed her to put like some pictures on a flash drive.
Uh-huh.
The way she gave me the hard drive back was just walking over to my table, almost slamming the hard drive on my desk, and then immediately turning away and leaving.
Wow.
That's any interaction I have with any fucking girl at school.
Oh, man.
But she was actually really genuinely interested to talk
Okay.
to me, you know?
Yeah, good, good.
She also found a bit of refuge because my emotional intelligence is quite high. And since we shared this experience,
damn lie, and you know
Uh-huh.
we do have a small connection.
Good. That's great.
I'm
I
not
mean,
trying to speculate.
no, that's
I'm not
that-
trying to speculate, but
Uh-huh.
we do have a small connection.
No, as long as you sense that there is a connection in something, that means that you have topics of conversation right off the bat that you can get into, you know? It's not going to be an awkward, silent hangout period, you know? Like,
No,
really,
it's not, you
like,
know?
lean into those connections. Do you have a time and place set up?
Well, not yet. She's
No?
in Italy, so
Oh,
at first she said that she wanted
wow.
to go to a water park with her friends, and she wanted me to come along, but I was like, nah, I don't really like water parks.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I was like, oh, that's all right, you know, we'll maybe meet up someplace else.
Sure, sure. No, this is all really exciting to hear, dude. It's awesome, man. It is fantastic.
It's like
news.
everything that
really
it
is.
just clicked into place by
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
I didn't even really do anything.
Well, I mean, you
I just
reached out to her for the
existed.
first time in a long time, right? You
Yeah, I
initiated
did,
that.
but that doesn't really constitute anything.
Yeah, it's an
because
action.
I've done that shit multiple times with other women,
Uh-huh.
and I've got either no fucking response,
Right.
or if I did get a response, it was like an empty conversation that lasted a few minutes.
Yeah.
That didn't even mean fucking anything.
Right. So you're kind of
How are you?
exemplifying
Good.
you're kind of exemplifying my point, though, is that even though you had these past experiences reaching out to girls, and you know, like that didn't stop you from doing it again. So it didn't. What'd you call me?
No, some idiot began revving his engine while I was on the side. I was crossing the road.
Whatever.
Anyway, and it actually started
okay.
speeding up, so I had to run a little bit, and I got scared.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry.
thank you. No, thank you for not getting hit. I appreciate that. But this didn't come from nothing. You know, you instigated this. You made this happen. So
I know, but you know, like this small of an action
you're gonna fight me
triggered
about
this. You know?
That's what
Like,
I'm
I
saying.
don't-
That's what I'm saying. You made it happen. You know, don't write that off. Don't write that off. It takes courage, especially at your age, to reach out to a girl. Are you kidding me? It takes courage. You did it. You know?
It does, but the thing is, I already had it. Like, I had no fucking emotion texting her for the first time in
All right,
3
well,
years.
You're right. It's no big deal, and yeah, you should be ashamed. for
fuck
reaching
off.
out. I'm trying to fluff you up a little bit, dude. Christ.
I know, but I've already been excited about this the whole day. I can't
I'm
be
glad.
excited about it every single fucking second.
All right.
But yeah, and also to explain the car bit.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
My
and then,
grandpa
and then,
has this.
And then I want to hear from Nubloso finally about his trip to Amsterdam. If you got some time for us today, Nubly, I'd appreciate it. So your car.
Yeah, I mean, not yet, but my grandpa promised me his 15-year-old Logan
Okay.
if I got a good grade on my exams.
Is that a Romanian car? I've never heard of a Logan.
Yeah, it's a Romanian car.
Cool.
It's a 2010 model. It's really good. It still
Great.
runs fine.
Yeah, that's fine, dude.
And he said that he'd give it to me if I got good grades on my exam. So
Hell yeah. No, that's awesome. You oh, what the hell did you do? So, I mean, you earned it. Good job, man. That's great. That's great.
yeah,
Yeah.
so right now, I'm not really excited about it since I'm tired as fuck. I've been walking a really long time today. I think this is my 16th kilometer
Wow.
of the day.
Walking?
Yeah, because I have to go in between places,
Uh-huh.
and I have no money for public transport
I hear you.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
I spent it all on juice. I like $15, and I bought like 3 cans of juice on my way towards that place. And then my mom was like, "Oh, you gotta fucking come back." Well, with what fucking money?
Yeah. It's not
Thank
like
you
she gives
very
you
much
any.
for making me
Yeah.
walk the entirety of fucking Bucharest 2 times in a row.
Good one, Naso. Oh boy.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take a small
Juice.
break.
Juice. You're gonna take a small break?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, good. Exactly, I know. It's like I just played the
I'm a big boy.
drop. I should have waited. Yeah. Well, all good to hear, dude. It just sounds like things are looking really, really good for you right now.
Yeah,
and
no,
I
it's
couldn't be more
it's
pleased to hear everything, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for like he actually taking the time to hear about it. My
Of
friends
course.
were just like, "Bro, are you sure? Are you sure she doesn't have a dick? Are you sure
Yeah.
you're not a fucking pedophile because she's 1 year younger than you? Are
Yeah.
you sure that she's not a man?" Situation.
Nice. Yeah, friends
You
like
know,
that.
my
Yeah.
one of my friends that actually has a girlfriend, the only one
Mhm.
that has a girlfriend, told me, one thing I did with my girlfriend before I found out that she was actually a girl,
Mhm.
I snuck some Viagra pills in her juice, and I saw that it didn't go up, so I knew that she was a girl, and I was like, bro, shut the fuck up. Don't fry my brain like this before my dates, bro. I
Oh
don't
my
need
God.
your fucking advice.
Your friends scare me.
Yeah, Romania. Welcome.
Yeah. They're jealous of you, exactly. Yeah, that is
No,
frightening.
they're not. They're just making a few jokes.
I
here
don't
and there,
know,
but
man.
they-
I don't know. I think
at
they're ribbing
At
you.
first, they were really.
They're
at first
ribbing
they
you,
were
but they're
really
also
supportive,
jealous.
but-
Uh-huh.
No, they're not jealous.
and then
they're
they
just
saw what she
making
looks like
fun
now?
of the situation.
Uh-huh.
They're not jealous, because they, I know I'm known for not really hanging around women much, and the
Uh-huh.
fact that
Hi, Foxy.
I actually, the fact that she also looks good,
Mm-hmm.
and she's really fun too.
Mm-hmm.
Like made them a bit suspicious. Like, bro, are you sure this is real?
Right. Right. Right.
So that's why I got involved in.
Yeah.
That's why
And
they
LARPing.
made these jokes.
What's
They're
up,
just joking
Techno?
with me.
Good to
They're
see
not
ya.
jealous because they have their
I'll
own
get there,
sources
hang
that
on.
they can find women from. They have their own friends,
Mm-hmm.
and probably they will begin making girlfriends too because it's fucking summer. We're done with school.
Right.
I'm done with middle school. I'm going to
Right.
high school now.
Right. I hope that
So-
that you
Yeah.
keep some of that momentum up, and keep doing well, man.
Yeah, it's
big-
great,
big
but I think I'm
transition.
lost in the fucking city.
Oh.
So, and also my legs are shaking. They are really shaking.
Oh
I'm
boy.
thirsty. I'm hungry
Well,
as well.
Okay. Well, get to where you're getting to. Stay safe. And keep us posted when you make an actual meetup with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I might, if things go well, I will send like the picture she sent me, just so
Eh.
y'all know what I'm dealing with.
Nah,
Just
don't
not
do that.
now, though.
No, don't do
Not
that.
now, though.
Don't Please
Oh,
don't do
okay.
that. Yeah, don't do that.
I won't.
Thank you. Please don't send me any
Thank you,
pictures of 14 or 13-year-olds. Thank you very much.
I didn't say you, but okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's
for
my room,
listening,
buddy.
uh,
I'm gonna
I'm
be the
just trying
first
to get
one.
home.
I'm gonna be the first one with cuffs slapped on. So don't do it. All right.
I
Thank you.
won't do it.
I
I won't do
appreciate
it.
it. Yeah. Fucking guy.
Anyways, I guess
all right,
I'll
dude.
go.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day. And again, thanks for all the updates. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'm just really happy right now, but I can't really enjoy my happiness because my physical condition is fucking degrading itself by the second.
Your physical condition. Your legs.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
giving out
They're shaking.
literally.
Yeah. Go sit in a cafe or something. Order a juice.
I don't have money on me.
Shoplift a juice.
Hey, shoplift. Hey, it's not like I do
Nick,
that almost every day, but
Rent a
since
juice.
I'm Romanian and we steal a lot.
Right. You said it, not me.
Yeah, but no, seriously, like I'm really weak.
Yeah, your voice
I
is
can
starting to
barely
shake.
speak.
Go sit. Go sit. Go sit at a bus stop even if you have to, just to rest for a little while. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Later.
Or just ask my mom to
Rhonda.
give me an Uber.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Bye,
you for
buddy.
listening.
No,
Bye,
of course.
bye.
Thank you for sharing. Catch you next time, man.
Alright, bye bye.
Bye. Nubly, you got some time for us? I really want to hear about your trip to Amsterdam, meeting your nephew for the first time. So sweet, so fucking sweet. Foxy, I hope that you're surviving the heat wave. I think I heard 103 today on the radio. Fucking nuts over there. I hope you have some decent air conditioning. And that, yeah, you're making through it all right, and that the kids are doing okay too. Heat stroke can be a bitch. What's up, Nubloso?
Hey, man.
Hey, good to hear from you.
Yeah, I bet it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, it truly is.
So how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm really looking forward to watching this movie tomorrow. Already said it once this morning, but if you guys missed it, tomorrow in the Therapy Theater in the Discord, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, my time, we're watching Freedom Riders. Right? So, join us. Please.
Oh, good thing you reminded me because
Oh.
I had forgotten.
Yeah, I had too. So what's the word, man? How was your trip?
Oh, wow, I actually have a few things I want to talk about.
Oh,
So,
and Naso is also in line. I'm sorry, Nay. Not
Yeah.
skipping you. Uh-huh.
this is my stream today. Um, I don't know what to start with.
Uh-oh.
Should I start punishing myself? I
Yeah,
think I should.
Yeah, you know I love a good self-flagellation. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know me. Every time I talk about my past,
Yes.
I'm still punishing myself. That's the
Yes.
idiot that I am.
Yes.
So Captain was talking about this girl, and then he
Mhm.
mentioned like that.
Yeah, I hear you
Oh,
check
he never saw her until he asked for a pic, right?
them. Mm-hmm.
This reminded me of something. This brought some bad memories.
Uh-oh.
I get home
Yeah.
really drunk. This reminded me. Oh, Nasal, come on. I am a cool guy, but I think you're a cool guy.
And I think we all like your accent more. Nay.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Danny, thank
Yeah.
you. So there was this one time. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing about me being a bully back in
Right.
the day. I like to explain to new viewers.
Yeah, yeah.
Back in school, I was an asshole.
Right.
All right. I did my best to make amends, to change. I went back to the people that I wronged. But I still punish myself for that. This is something that I will never be able to forgive myself, I guess. The things that I did. I
Right.
try. I
Right.
try, but that step of forgiving yourself is a really difficult one.
Yeah, it's true. And oftentimes it's much more difficult for you to forgive yourself than your victims of the past find it to forgive you.
They are not
Yeah.
even Christian.
Most of them did forgive me.
Yeah.
When I went back,
Hi, Jack.
some of them didn't even want to see me, and
Right. Fair enough.
I expected that reaction from every single one. I got lucky. Some of them were actually, oh man, it's okay, it's in the past. It didn't really matter.
Yeah.
Um, and some of them actually look at me and said, it makes a difference that you apologize, even
Yeah.
though in my head it doesn't. To
Right.
me, it doesn't. It doesn't
Right.
change anything.
Right.
But one of the things that I do to punish myself is say out loud the things that I did, just so people see that maybe I'm not that cool. Uh,
Welcome,
you know,
Jack.
Hey, what's up, Jekyll? Um, so I am doing. So this brought me some bad memories, and I want to speak out loud.
Mm-hmm.
It's just another way to
Mhm.
remind me the stupid idiot that I am. So there was this. So in high school, there was this one time that this we decided to pull a prank
Mm-hmm.
on one of our guys.
Mhm.
He was from our group,
Mm-hmm.
the popular bully kids.
Yeah.
So in a way, he deserved. You could say he deserved, but it was kind of cruel.
Right.
Every time it starts with we decided to pull a prank. It was a prank.
You got an
You
S
know,
going.
shit is going down.
Right.
Um,
You guys ever heard of scat?
yo, for fuck's sake. Um, so we decided to kind of catfish him.
Oh.
We created a fake. We created a fake messenger account. I don't know if you guys used the messenger back in the day in the US,
Yeah, sure.
but it
Well,
was
for
yeah.
AOL Instant Messenger or Facebook?
Oh,
We did
before
both.
Facebook.
Before Facebook. So AOL, AIM.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
online chat thing.
Mm-hmm.
We created this fake account and we put a picture of a random girl that did exist in the school, just in case he needed to look her up.
Uh-huh.
And me and the other guys, we shared this account to talk with him and pretend. Oh, Christ. Pretend that we were interested in him.
Disrespectful, disgusting man.
That's
Oh
so
my
bad.
God.
That's so bad.
Yeah, and we took this like far, like almost 2 months,
Wow.
and we played the shy girl. So there were pictures, but we never like used the webcam or talk
Oh.
with him in school. Like she was shy.
Yeah. You got it, Jack.
And um, the stupid thing is that because she was a girl that was from our school, she didn't even know what the hell was going on. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
she was just another. Sometimes during recess, in between classes, we would like, oh, is that the girl? And he would say, yeah, that's her. And sometimes he would like wave to her, and she would awkwardly wave back. She didn't know what the hell was going on. She was just like, okay, hi.
Whatever.
He was really buying into this thing. And then
Man.
one day we decided to set up a date with him.
Assholes.
Yeah, it was like the end of the prank. So this is like the
Yeah.
and
This is the punchline.
yeah. And we set like a place where they would meet. and it was like this ice cream shop. Um, and it's like in downtown, so there's like a square, a park in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we had like places to hide, and he appeared there in the 30 minutes earlier.
God.
And he was all dressed up.
Oh.
He was looking sharp. And she never showed up.
Oh. What an asshole.
And we was like, no, let's wait until the end. Let's wait
Oh.
until he decides to leave.
You no good hooligan!
And Pete, he stayed there for 3 hours.
Oh man. Oh no.
And we stayed there. And back then we didn't have the messages through phone. It was just to the messenger. So
Right.
he didn't have
his
any way
computer.
to contact her. So we just
Oh.
stayed there.
Oh. Oh. What's up, Beyond? Welcome. How you doing? Welcome whoever you brought with you. Already with the calisthenics. Thank you so much. I hope that you had a good stream. Beyond's friends, make yourself at home. We're just hearing a little juicy story about how Nubloso really bullied one of his friends. Quote unquote.
Yeah.
Growing up. This is just pathetic, dude. This sucks. This story sucks.
Yeah.
You're such an asshole. I can't believe it.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm even embarrassed to just say this, but um and then eventually when he was walking away, we showed up, but we
Uh-huh.
showed up like we were hanging out.
Oh.
And we just met him casually, oh, what are you doing here? And he didn't had the courage just to tell us
Oh.
that he was supposed to be on a date and she didn't show up. So he invented another excuse. I was just around.
Man.
And we started laughing. And we told him. And when you have no choice but to laugh as well?
Sure.
Like he laughed as well.
Oh.
He was like, "Oh, you guys," and laughed. And then weird years and went by, and I started to see the things that I did.
Yeah.
And this is one of the things that whenever I look back, I'm like,
You got it, Fantasy.
he must have felt like garbage.
God, of course, dude.
And he must have wanted to kill us all.
I bet. Yeah.
But
I mean, rightly so.
Yeah, I think above the anger, it was the kind of sadness,
Oh, sure. Of course.
the shock.
Yeah. It's totally
Because
duped.
he was really into it. He really bought the idea. He wasn't messing around. He wasn't being an asshole with her.
Right.
He was being different.
What's up, Snap?
And
Good to see you.
is is this another one of those things?
Yeah.
And this whole story with Captain reminded me of this. That's
Oh, yeah.
all I want to say. Yeah,
Sure.
it reminded me.
Yeah.
I was a major asshole back then.
Do you have a little inkling in you that it might be his friends fucking with him?
Oh no, I don't
No.
think
Okay.
so.
Good. You got it, Jack. We're making time for you today, buddy. Don't you worry.
I don't think so, and I hope
Yeah.
it's not the case. I really
Right.
hope.
Right. Yeah. No, I hope it's not too. I hope it's all legit and not some bullshit that you and your friends would have pulled back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see, this is the reason why.
Oh God.
Whenever some shit happens with me,
Oh, you got it, Jack. You all right, buddy? Yeah.
yeah, Jack, if you need,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll-
Nubloso can shut the fuck up and we can get to you right now, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, but this is the reason why whenever something bad happens to me, I always think like, shut the fuck up, swallow your tears,
Yeah.
because you deserve this shit.
What's going on,
This is
Jack?
the war getting back at you.
You, yeah. Jack, how you doing, man?
Is he back? Oh,
Yeah, he is
I
back.
didn't even hear.
Yeah. What's up?
What's going on?
We got you, pal. You can let it out. You don't have to choke it back for our sake. You just let it out, man. It's all good.
This better not be your fault again, Pete.
I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing. Yeah, if you're not ready yet, buddy, that's okay too. If you wanna, if you wanna stay muted and let it out on your own, that's fine too. But as soon as you're ready, let me know and we'll get right to you. Okay? Yeah, you take your time, buddy. You take your time, and as soon as you're ready. Yeah. Do it, buddy. Do it. Give your mom a call. Do whatever you have to do. And you know that we're here for you. So once you're ready, just let some of it out. Call your mom. Do what you have to do. And once you're ready, we're here. We're ready for you. Okay? So take your time. Oh, poor Jack.
Oh man,
Can't catch a break
Jack.
sometimes.
Yeah, I hope nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's just one of those days.
Yeah, where things have become overwhelming just after piling on for so long.
Yeah.
It could be. I hope that nothing happened too. I hope he's okay and that everyone in his orbit is okay. Yeah, I guess we'll find out when he's ready. Well, Nubly, you want to tell us about your trip to Amsterdam while we're waiting for Jack?
Yeah, well,
And then we'll get to Mesa.
It was cold as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the summer,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm used to the tropical weather of Brazil, so
Sure. Yeah.
cold as fuck. But we received the news that my nephew was born, and
Yay!
we were like, yeah, we were like, okay, let's all take 5 and go there to see.
That's great. That's great that you could set aside that time and get there for.
Oh yeah, I didn't even ask. I just told people at work, I'm taking a week off.
Yeah.
I'm traveling.
That's great.
Fuck off. And next month I will take another vacation.
Fantastic, man. Keep it up. Keep it up.
We're going to the beach this time.
Great. The beach.
Yeah. So it was awkward, I guess, to me, because
Was it?
I'm not that used
Yeah.
to kids.
Uh-huh.
It's not really my thing.
Yeah.
I don't plan on having. I know that I may change my mind in the future.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Also,
right now
it
it's
might
not on
just
the
happen.
plans.
You might not have a choice. What's up, Spoon? How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Spoon. This is not pink.
Oh, whatever. Shut up.
Yeah.
Did our best.
But he's really cute. He was born with a lot of hair.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You sent the picture. I think that was my first comment.
Yeah, in the mementos.
Wow, look at his hair. Yeah.
Yeah, he was born with a lot of hair. Funny because Nicholas, my brother-in-law, he's bald.
He's jealous.
Yeah, so it's not this hair is not gonna last very long. And there was this thing that we couldn't spend too much time.
Yeah.
with the baby because
Oh.
you know he doesn't have a immune
Immune system. Yeah, yeah. You're really not supposed to spend that much time with a newborn outside of
Yeah,
the core family unit.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like my father didn't haven't seen him yet, didn't go
Oh,
yet.
oh yeah. Okay.
It was just me, Karina, Miss Alice, and my mom,
Oh,
and then my father will go later. Uh, the Nicholas family didn't haven't seen yet, didn't go there yet.
mm-hmm.
They are taking their time with the visits. Oh, Jack, when you're ready,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah. Exactly, Jack. You know that.
Um, so it was fun. You know, most of the trip it was just like me and Karina going out because we couldn't spend too much time with the baby anyway.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's great. You know.
So it was fun. It was
Yeah.
really fun.
Excellent.
We went to Rotterdam, by the way. You said
Oh yeah,
Amsterdam.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice. I really want to go there too. How'd you enjoy it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
When
That's
you
what I've
are a
heard.
tourist, everything is beautiful.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Once you're outside of your bubble.
Yeah, beautiful place.
Yeah.
You know, it made me think about the future because I do want to move to Europe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I intend to go back to studying this year. I told you,
Yeah.
international relations. You know, it's kind of the path that I'm paving to this future to move
Sure.
out of the country.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was really fun. It was a
That's
really
great.
fun trip,
That's great, man.
and now I am an uncle, but at the same time, I won't, you know, spend time with my nephew.
Right. Right. Um, Jack, you're back. You ready to talk?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
just need
Okay.
to let it out.
Yeah. 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 That's fair, man. Don't you worry about that. Okay.
Yeah, I
Noobly,
did my
we're gonna move on to
things
Jack.
and
Hmm.
called my mom.
Yeah.
So
Good. Yeah, did she answer? You had a nice little chat with her.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Good. Well, what's up? What's up, man?
Just build up, I guess.
Build up. Yeah.
Yeah, today like I went to the hospital and that's really hard on me.
Yeah. Yeah. That must take a lot out of you, just as far as like getting around, setting aside all that time, pushing through the pain, if you're experiencing some.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, because arthritis isn't easy.
No, God, I couldn't imagine. You know. What else has been piling on you that you feel has pushed you to this kind of point?
Just build up, like
Mm-hmm.
helping with my mom and stuff.
Yeah.
And just like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a lot of going to appointments and all that stuff too.
God, of course, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot expected out of you just to simply take care of yourself. You know, it can be a lot to ask. Has that first check come in yet?
Yeah, it has.
Oh, good, good. I hope that that's at least eased a little bit of financial pressure and strain.
Yeah, yeah, a bit.
A bit.
Yeah, my rent and stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's just like I miss him,
Mm.
especially for days like these.
Yeah. Your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's been so long, and like they said to, like to still remember them.
Yeah.
I'm getting better with it, but it's still hard.
Yeah, man. My worst nightmare for sure. At least one of them. Good man to rely on, for sure. And
Yeah, just like when I was at the hospital, that kind of like was like triggering.
do you kind of experience that every time you go to the hospital, or is it a particular
Not every
hospital?
time.
Uh huh.
Just like whenever I'm feeling it,
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like because, have a history of hospitals.
Right.
And that's a trigger of mine,
Of course, yeah. And it was just Father's Day, you know? At least it is for us. I don't know when it is for... Is it for you guys as well? Just this past couple weekends? When was it?
Yeah,
16th, I think.
like, especially missing my uncle, my godfather, and
Yeah.
my dad.
Yeah.
All of them died of cancer.
God.
And I had to watch them slowly,
Yeah. No, it's a real horrible thing to witness. And how long
Especially
drawn out it is.
my dad. I haven't talked about this much, but I could just get off my chest,
Yeah.
And my dad was a particularly bad one.
Was it?
Because at the very end, he wanted,
It's all right, man.
he just wanted the best for me and my mom. And like, because he drank, because of the residential schools.
Yeah.
And just seeing him in that state, like going to the hospital.
Yeah.
Just him not recognizing me. Like when I was there, I was, yesterday he was like, "Hey, Bill, good to see you." Next day he's like, "Who the hell are you?"
Oh,
Gonna get...
man. Oh. That's so hard,
Gonna
man.
kick me out and stuff. And like, no, Dad,
Jesus.
I'm your stuff.
Jesus. Don't forget that wasn't him.
I know.
You know? That wasn't him.
It's something I'd never ever talk about.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good for me to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah. Of course, man. You know you can hear. You're fine. You're fine.
Like my dad was so giving.
Sure sounds like it.
That's the main thing I'm gonna remember him by, because when he had his house from the residential school thing, he had like 6 or 7 people living there with him.
Wow.
Living on the floors and stuff, giving them
It's a
shelter.
place, yeah. Yeah. That's huge.
Giving the homeless and stuff some, So that was my dad.
Yeah. I mean that's a savior move right there. Really pulling
And
people
like,
back from the brink.
the I'll say this as like a good memory, is like, or like a kind of one, is like, even when he was in that state, he was thinking of me and my mom.
Yeah.
And like his family.
Yeah, you
And
said
like,
that was one of
he
the last
he
things you
broke his
wished.
hip really badly one night.
Oh man.
And like, it wasn't anything like bad. It was like near Christmas time, right? So he wanted to give me something from Fields,
Yeah.
Like at the at nighttime, it was, he that was him to the end,
God. It sounds like you have so many good memories of him and of his character. It's a real shame that this one of you visiting him and him not remembering you is the one that kind of overpowers the rest. however you can do it. Jen's saying it too. Those moments really stick in your mind. It's hard to get rid of those images. It feels like they overpower the good memories sometimes. It sounds like you have so many other memories that you could be focusing on.
Oh, I know.
And yeah, it's really really easy to witness someone at the end of their life, to allow those final images take over. I have a similar one of my grandmother on my dad's side. She went pretty senile by the end and didn't recognize any of us. And then the last time I ever saw her, she was deceased. We had just gotten together as a family, and we were going to go visit her in her hospice center. And as we were about to walk out the door to go see her, we got the call at my dad's house that she had in fact died just moments before. So I didn't get to say goodbye, but you know, the people transform. They totally transform after they pass into something that's almost unrecognizable. And we still went. We still saw her. My aunt smuggled in a bottle of bourbon, and we just sat around her, just sharing stories of her. And even though it was a really difficult situation to be in, having family come together can really pull you through it. And that's not, it took a long time. It did take a long time for me to kind of get past that final image of her. Her spine, she had developed this insane scoliosis just in like the last week of her life, and it was so bad that her head was actually tilted back, so the back of her head was touching her back, and her mouth was wide open, and she was so sunken and sallow and yellow, and it was a really impactful image. But being able to rely on family to just revel in the fact that you had such an amazing person as part of your lineage, someone who brought you here and brought you up and taught you their ways. Have you been able to discuss any of this with your mom?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit? As
Yeah,
far as,
but
like, especially this instance where like he didn't recognize you?
yeah,
You have?
she just said it's, like it's not him,
Yeah.
Phil, like.
I mean, she's right. It would be great if, you could maybe reapproach this, like maybe on a milestone that's related to him, like maybe a birthday or something, if you head over there and discuss that, but also move past it verbally and talk about all these amazing things that he taught you, and how giving he was, and how you're doing your damnedest to take those lessons and to be more like him in that kind of way. Because I mean, you clearly are, in any little way you can. You clearly are.
Yeah.
And that's something that you got from him. You inherited that from him.
I know, it was like I never really saw him much because he drank and did drugs.
Yeah.
From the suffering of residential school.
Yeah.
And like I was kind of mad at him like when I was like a child. I was like, where's my dad?
That's fair. Of course.
But like now I understand. Just like
there's
like this particular memory. I just need to fucking nail in the bud, talk about it, because like I feel like most of us are like afraid of our trauma, afraid of our past.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of your trauma, guys.
Right.
You guys are fucking, everyone out there dealing with this shit. You deserve more than this,
Yeah.
This is just a memory. There's more than just that memory, right?
Right.
I look at him and like all my father figures.
Yeah.
They all like, look on the good side, and not the men that they were,
Yeah, of
not
course.
how they died or anything. You
Right,
know,
right, exactly.
even though it's hard to talk about, it's
Yeah.
important to talk about it
Right.
because it's, you know,
Yeah.
you can't be afraid. you
Right,
know?
right. Yeah. I mean, even though it was part of him, it's not something that defines him. People don't get defined by their diseases, which is what that was, right? If he had any power over his disease, I'm sure that would not have been a part of him. But unfortunately, that's the way addiction works, you know? And now you have also the courage and the strength and the power to see what happened to him and to not allow that to happen to you, you know? That's another thing
I know.
that you got from him. And what Faintest of Hearts is saying, keeping those beautiful moments of them alive in you lets them survive. Nothing can touch that, and letting others know of their stories lets them live on through others. I totally agree. So thank you for sharing a part of him with us so we can carry him forward too. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he really does.
I love you guys too.
Yeah, he really does sound like an amazing man, and even though he had his struggles, it sounds like the world and his community was better off with him in it, you know? So thank you for giving us a little glimmer into his character, Jack.
Yeah.
You know?
It was, you know, like, may as well talk about it, right?
Yeah. You might as well.
Yeah.
You know, like, well, what's the point of keeping it inside, especially if it's tearing you apart, man, you know? Like it happened. You can't change that at all.
You know, and especially like me having arthritis, you know, that's also a trigger to trying to work over, you know.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
Yeah, it will be okay. You know, it doesn't have to be right now.
I know.
But it will be. You know, I do think
I'm not
that,
okay right now, but I'm going to be okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got all
And
of us. You got your mom.
I'm so fucking proud of myself, you know.
You ought to be. You ought
I'm
to be.
how much I came, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't drinking sip of alcohol ever, and I'm gonna keep that streak.
That's
you know?
that's fucking amazing. You know.
Because I saw so many, you know.
Yeah.
Experiences with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, you have a disposition to it. So, why bother to crack that door open? Yeah, agreed, Faintest. Yeah, I couldn't be more proud of Jack either. His vulnerability,
Yeah.
and openness and honesty is really, you know, you're a pillar around here, dude.
Yeah, and I love you guys. Love all of you.
I love you too, man. Yeah, so glad that you're here.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. You know?
Well, of course, we're here for you.
Yeah.
If it's you know, if it's creeping back up at any point today, when I'm not on, you know where to find me. Just reach out, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And if you do get that, you know, that wild hair to talk to your mom more in depth about it, you might owe it to yourself, and you might also, you know, get a little bit more pieces of the puzzle as far as what made him and who he was, you know. They're good conversations to have. Oh boy.
Appreciate you.
No, dude, of course.
Yeah. You know, like Canada Day was my my godfather's favorite day too.
Canada Day.
Just bring all of us down and like, you know,
get some poutine.
Have fun. And like
go to a
my
hockey
favorite
game.
was going to the PNE, you know, the fair.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we used to do it every year.
What kind of stuff was there?
Roller coasters and shit.
Oh,
and, like,
fun. Okay,
food
cool.
and whatnot.
Yeah, a little back bacon on a stick.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. That's what Canadians do.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, whale's tails, I think. Well, we saw the farm there and everything.
Nice. Now, that sounds
We
like
always signed up for the ticket. Was it the 50/50 ticket for like a big house?
Oh.
Yeah, they do that every year.
What is that?
So they do like it's like a huge fair thing, right? They put like a bunch of names in like a bucket. You have like tickets, and
Okay,
they'll
so like a
at the
raffle?
end of the raffle.
Okay. What's
Yeah,
the winning? What does the
Oh,
winner win?
It's a big, huge house.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, like a
Oh
legit
my
house. They
god.
do it every year.
Oh my god. Ah, that's amazing.
I know.
Probably always some insider with greasy palms gets it. A whole house.
Yeah, and I'm,
Not just part of a house. Faintest. A whole fucking house.
if I won that today, I would probably just sell it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because like there's so much shit that goes into that, right?
Fair enough, man. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what property taxes are like for you guys up there, but I wouldn't know about them because I'm, of course, not a homeowner. But apparently they can be pretty crippling around here.
Yeah.
It makes sense to sell.
Yeah, but hopefully I'll do that with my mom.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, if you can. What a beautiful gesture.
Yeah, but it's also like it's a huge fair thing, so we got to walk a lot and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Faintest. Yeah. And enter more raffles, Faintest. I think that's the lesson of the day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, man, as I was saying, if you want to circle back around at any point during the day today, if you're starting to slip back and need to get it out one more time, please do. Just let us know, okay?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Nay, we'd love to hear from you. And Sneck, I don't know if you noticed, and if you're still around here, but I did leave you on the queue. I didn't see on Monday that you had joined the queue. My bad. But when I came on this morning to clean it up, I noticed that you joined, and so you're still there. Okay? So if you're still out there and you still want to chat,
Oh man.
I kept you around. What?
No, I was quiet because I cried a little bit with Jack's story.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay, it's all good.
Strong men also.
And we cried together.
Yeah. Yeah, we just gotta let it out every now and then. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you all.
Yeah, I love you too, man.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
love you too, Jack.
Love you too, Nubloso.
Ah,
You big softy.
You're the best mod boss ever.
yeah, I did. I cried
Mod
a little
boss, I
bit.
like
I
that.
admit
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I cannot imagine how tough that was.
Yeah, right.
But hey, about houses, you guys should come to Brazil in that case. Here
You-
in my city.
You keep saying whatever you do, don't come to Brazil. You'll die. That's
Oh,
what
no,
you
no, no.
say.
If you want a house, here, for example,
All right,
we
Nick.
have programs about that here in the
Uh-huh.
country. In my city, so it's a big program where they build an entire neighborhood.
Oops.
And
Hi.
hey, Danny.
Sorry, Jack. I was bringing her in. Big program. Yeah.
Yeah, so they build entire neighborhood. Of course, the houses look the same. They're not gonna do something really fancy,
Sure.
but they build an entire neighborhood and they raffle the houses. So it's
awesome.
like 30, 40 houses. And
Right.
here in my city, there are already 3 neighborhoods that went through that. They
Right.
are kind of expanding the city.
I'm glad, Jack.
So they build these neighborhoods and they raffle the house. So you have like 30 chances of getting a house.
Wow. And this isn't part of the favela or whatever.
No,
Right?
no, that's a stereotype, by the way.
Okay.
Brazil is not just favelas. They are actually really, really. They are like I said, they all look the same.
Right.
You can, of course, you can do some redecoration when you get the house. You can change it, but
Yeah.
they are actually really. I think they are 2 bedrooms, kitchen, living room, 2 bathrooms, and a garage.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's one floor.
It's amazing.
So, but people build a second floor. Everybody that guesses how they build a second floor to expand the house.
Uh-huh.
but it's for free. If you win the raffle, it's for free,
Jesus Christ.
and then you can rent or sell or whatever.
Wow. Oh, there you go, Jack. That's a good idea.
Jiu-jitsu amateur.
Yeah. Famous. It's like we're looking at like 1.2 million over here in our area. It's absolutely insane. It is absolute ludicrous, to quote
Shit.
Mr. E.T.
Well, Faint, I spent around that in the one that I built. It's less than that. It's less than that the work that she put there, and it's like much bigger and fancy.
Yeah. Believe it. Totally believe it. I know I don't want to hear this, right? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm never.
Hey! You said to brag.
Yes, brag
bragging.
away, brag away. Absolutely.
I'm bragging. You know, I work.
What?
I work 3 to sometimes 4 fucking jobs for a reason.
Right. No, I hear you. I know. I'm over here working no jobs, and I'm complaining that I don't own a house. Right? Fucking idiot.
Yeah, you can pick like 3 jobs just so you can see that what that does to you,
No thanks.
to your
No
mental
thanks.
health.
Right. All right. Well, Nay, what's going on, huh? Let's hear from you.
Hello.
Hello. So glad to hear your voice today.
My voice is a lot better actually. I'm not coughing anywhere near as much.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm doing quite well. I've had a
Good.
really kind of strange week.
Uh-huh. Is this in relation to reaching back out to your ex?
Partially.
Partially. Okay.
It's been a lot of like me crying and then me being happy about what I was crying about.
Oh. Huh.
Apart from today, because today was not the best day.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've spoken to Jack and Alex about this very briefly, but I have like a real like
You got it, Fox.
I guess it's anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to food shopping.
Oh.
Because of my disability, I get pain everywhere. So when I get to the conveyor belt and I'm trying to get items out of the trolley onto the conveyor belt, I'm in pain and I'm slow. And usually I'm like really worked up about that, and I don't know how to deal with it very well.
Yeah.
But today there was a guy behind me who leant forward and said, "Do you need some help?" And I said, "No, that's fine. Like I can do this. I don't really like getting help because it makes me feel different than everyone else."
Mm-hmm.
Which I explained to him, and he said, "Okay, well, you're wasting my time."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, so at first he was like, "Do you want help?" And I was like, "Oh, this guy's being
that's
nice."
really
but it turns out that this guy was like, "Do you want help because you're wasting time?"
Oh my God.
Disrespectful, disgusting man.
What a piece
He
of
wanted
shit.
to rush you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, I still didn't accept his help, and purposely took longer.
Good.
And then I got to
Fucking
check
good.
out, I did all that was fine, and then got outside and just burst into tears.
Oh.
Which I think was out of embarrassment. Because to me, I have a really bad view on myself. And I see myself as like an inconvenience quite a lot of the time. And I find myself very irritating and annoying.
Oh, fuck. Irritating and annoying.
Yeah, I don't think I'm someone that I would want to hang out with. Which people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't see yourself that way," but I've seen myself this way since I was about 5.
Fuck.
Because people, as a kid, people just didn't want me in the room.
Yeah, I mean, you were like chained in the basement.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
If that's not telling a child we don't want you here, I don't know what is.
Yeah, so now it's just kind of like I don't really enjoy being around myself, but then like I can be by myself and enjoy my own like company and stuff, but
Yeah.
when I'm with other people, I'm constantly thinking like this person just fucking hates me. So this guy like kind of triggered that, and I just completely broke down. And then I got home, which was fine. And my Uber driver was like super sweet. He like helped me bring the bags from the front of the shop to the car, and then from the car to the front of my house, which was very
nice.
helpful.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice guy.
And then I got home and I messaged my dad and said, "Are you going to do a call today?" Which I didn't mean it in a rude way. I just meant like, "Is there going to be a call today?"
Mm-hmm.
And he replied with just a very blunt yes. And then I had a cry over that because I was like, my dad hates me. He thinks I'm being pushy. I'm being annoying. And then I was like, maybe I just shouldn't message him.
Yeah.
From now on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
But then I answered the call and he acted like nothing had happened. And I was like, maybe he's just a bad texter.
How about
Maybe
he's
I
just a
read
bad
it
fucking
completely
person?
wrong.
Nay.
Yeah, he is a bad person, but I'm still in contact with him. Which isn't going to change because I understand why people are like, why the fuck would you want to hang around with someone like that?
Yeah.
But from my point of view, he's still my father. And I am his youngest child. So I do get quite do get away with quite a lot when it comes to him. And like I said, he's still my dad. So I'm still gonna be in contact with him and I still go round to his house and you know, I'm pretty well behaved. So yeah, so he answered the call. He acted like nothing was wrong. So I was like, oh, he doesn't hate me. He's not mad at me. I'm just being a little baby bitch.
No. No.
For Christ's sake.
No. Mm-mm.
I don't think that.
You are not a little baby bitch. Like every time.
I cry a lot.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. I think you have every right to cry all the time.
There's nothing wrong with crying.
Every time, I just want to point this out. Every time that you're in contact with him, every time he reaches out or you reach out to him, you're reverting back to your childhood, just craving his attention, and you'll bend over backwards to get that. You really will, and
Yeah.
it's really going to be this endless fucking loop of you reverting back to your abused little self, just doing whatever necessary to get something that kind of resembles what love is between a parent and his child. I really don't know how healthy this kind of a relationship can be. You do know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I feel like I forget that abuse doesn't end just because you've grown up.
Right.
It continues, but it's not as prominent.
It becomes more subtle because you're an adult now.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
can't have that same physical power control over you that he used to. So instead, it's evolved into something much more subtle.
I mean, I look back and there's times that I'm like, not when I was like a child, but when I was like 13 to maybe 16, he just decided to stop coming down and visiting us, and it was my responsibility to go up there and see him. And it took me a while to realize that is like, that's him being a narcissist. It is him being like, I don't need to do this anymore because she's old enough to do it herself.
I cannot tell you, nay, as a father, there is nothing that would keep me between being with like me and my son, spending time together. As simple as that. You know, like if God fucking forbid, like my wife got up and like left me and moved and took my son away from me, I'm not staying here. I am not fucking staying here.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm fighting tooth and nail to make sure that I still have time with him. And that's it. It's like the simplest fucking thing. the like this is beyond even like feeding your child, is like being with your child, you know? It's the simplest, easiest fucking thing you can do as a parent. And the fact that he was like, whatever, you do, I don't need you. You come here if you want to see me.
Yeah.
Then he didn't want to see you. You know? Like that's it. And he was guilting you into like into traveling to see him.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour train journey as well.
Oh my god. Like this is him still maintaining power over you. This is still a power move.
And I still very much take that journey to go and see him. Like at Christmas and birthdays and stuff, I will go to his and see him. And he is not come here since I was like 12. But here I have put off talking about this for a bit actually because people's opinions scare me. But he is supposed to be coming down to see me in July, and he wants to come and see my flat and stuff. So he wants to do that. Whether it's going to happen is a very different story, because a lot of times as a kid, my dad would be like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to come down this weekend," and then just wouldn't. So I'm not allowing myself to be like, "Oh yeah, my dad's coming down." It's just going to be like, my dad might come down.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up.
But probably not.
Don't get your hopes up.
But he mentioned that he wants to come down, which is a start of something. But back to the crying thing.
Yeah.
So, had a cry over that, got over myself. And then I had a cry yesterday. Is it yesterday? Day before. Because people were coming around to lay carpet in my house, which wasn't a problem. I don't have a problem with people coming into my house. That was fine. I was stressed because I was like, I haven't moved my Wi-Fi box, which is the most like trivial, small little thing. But they said to me, we need the whole room cleared out. So I did all that by myself as a disabled person. I was really proud of myself. And then I saw the Wi-Fi boxes on the floor, and I was like, they're gonna shout at me for this. I was like, they're going to shout at me. They're not going to do my carpet. And then I'm going to cry in front of them, and that's even more embarrassing.
Oh, no.
So I had a full-blown meltdown over that. And then he came around and was like, oh, we'll just lift it. And I was like, oh, okay.
It turned out to be
I spoke
nothing.
To... Sorry?
It turned out to be kind of nothing to cry over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was that. And then couple of days before that, I was getting a sofa delivered to my house by some guy online. Like, it was like free from some app.
Cool.
So yeah, it's a good sofa.
That's nice.
But he came around to drop that off, and before he came around, I was like absolutely shitting it, and I was like, I don't know this man. I don't know how reliable it's going to be. What if the sofa turns up and it doesn't fit in the room? So I had a little cry over that, and then messaged that my ex that I've been messaging.
Yeah.
And he helped so much.
That's great.
Yeah, he was like, you're worrying about it, but at the end of the day, if it fits, you're gonna love it. If it doesn't fit, there'll be another solution.
Right.
So I kind of put myself in that mental state of like, it's going to turn out fine either way. It's not the end of the world. It's a fucking sofa.
Right.
Like,
right. Yeah.
Stop stressing yourself out.
It doesn't matter an iota. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sofa fit. The guy was fine.
Good.
The sofa was. It smelt so bad though.
Oh my God.
Like ass sweat? Or what?
No, it smelled like dogs. It reeked of dogs. I know this smell very well because my dad has had a lot of dogs.
That I'm sure he took better care of than the kids.
Sofa. Oh, yes. 100%.
Yes, of course. Huh. Imagine that. Wow. Surprise,
Well,
surprise.
it's something he's got control over, isn't it?
Christ.
Wow.
Whole sofa smelled of dog. So we carpet cleaned it, and
good.
I sprayed it, and it smells delicious.
Good.
And it looks great. The
Delicious.
carpet looks great. The whole room is fine.
Eat this fucking couch.
And then this morning, before I went shopping, I had a little tiny cry over something that I should not have cried about. So
Oh, no.
I have
Well,
super vivid dreams.
yeah.
I haven't had a normal dream since I was about 15. Every
Oh.
night is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what to do about that, because like you can't just call up a doctor and be like, I'm having nightmares, because they'll just be like, okay, and
Right. Yeah.
But
I
my
mean,
dream last night, I don't know how to word this without possibly triggering people.
Earmuffs, everyone.
But there is a girl that I follow on TikTok. Completely irrelevant, but she was in the dream, and I was talking to her, and she asked me to do something that I don't remember what it was, and I said no, and the next day she killed herself, and it was my fault. Yeah, so that was my dream, and like I said, it's very vivid, so I found her.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then woke up the next day and just sat there and cried for a good 10 minutes.
Woo!
This is, to be fair, this is a less vivid dream of mine.
Oh my god.
I've had dreams about like my mum trying to kill me, my sister's dad throwing axes at my face.
Wow.
Like these dreams are very common for me.
My mind
but
is just shit this morning.
I think this one hurt more because it was like it was my fault.
Oh, in your dream.
Yeah, in my dream, it was my fault because I had said no to whatever she asked me to do, and she killed herself. And usually my dreams are like, this person's killing you, there's no reason, it's just an attack. You know, it's fine, it's whatever.
Yeah, exactly, Ms. Mad Hatter.
But then I woke up and I was like, I don't want that responsibility of like someone else's life.
Right.
Like,
right.
And I think it made it worse that I didn't know the person either.
Yeah.
So it was more like, in my mind, they were innocent. They hadn't done anything wrong. Yeah. So that was very difficult.
No kidding. I mean, personally, I think that there's more reason to cry over a dream like that than crying over the Wi-Fi box. Personally.
Yeah. I think
that's
I've
horrible.
Just been...
That's a horrible dream.
Yeah. I've just been stressed. I've been so busy, and everything's just overwhelming me.
Yeah.
But these dreams are very common. And I usually get over them pretty quickly. Yeah. But
oh boy,
there's like certain aspects of the dream that don't leave you because it's so vivid.
Sure.
And like the fact that I keep seeing this girl on my TikTok doesn't really help.
Yeah. Maybe it's time for a little break from the old TikTok, huh?
Yeah.
I'm just just gonna restate everyone that TikTok brings nothing good to society.
No, it doesn't.
Nothing.
But, she's a very sweet person, so like from her videos.
As far as you know,
Yeah.
Could this also be, do you think, in correlation? Did you read that story about the woman that saved foxes? She committed suicide because of all this online bullying that she was experiencing.
Oh, I saw that today.
You saw that? Yeah. Nate,
I didn't, that's so sad.
Yeah. So I was wondering if that might have brought on this kind of dream.
No, I hadn't seen that. I think I try to think about what my dreams mean quite a lot.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Twit?
I think this one was just like, I don't want to link it back to my mum, but I think it might be my mum.
Very well could be. I mean, you have my kind of current configuration of what this all represents is kind of how you've always kind of lived to please others. You've always lived for your parents' sake. You've never really been able to live for you. And even to this point, you're still living for the sake of your and your father's relationship, or that lack thereof. That's still you. You know, you're putting all the effort into it. He's not. You're still doing it. You don't have time for yourself. How can you have time for all these other people? And you get lost along the way. You know?
Yeah,
So...
I tend to like
exactly,
focus on anything but myself, really.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's obvious.
Especially like when I was in college, for example.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned this before, but I was in hospital for 3 weeks with a migraine that they thought was a stroke, and then
oh my God,
it wasn't a stroke, and
you did mention
my
that.
body tried to shut itself down, and all this jazz.
Yeah.
And I discharged myself from hospital a few weeks early. Because we had a college performance to do, and I didn't want to let anyone down. So I discharged myself 2 weeks early while I was in a healing process.
Yeah.
And went to college and did this show, and then for the 2 weeks after that, I was completely paralyzed from the waist down. So I very much focus on anything but myself.
Yeah.
Because to me, as long as I'm alive, it doesn't really seem that important. Which it's not healthy, I'm aware.
No, I mean, and this is all still just related straight back to how you're treated by your parents as a child, you know? You are conditioned to believe this about yourself. It's all it's a 1-to-1 direct correlation. You know?
Yeah.
I would really love it if you could learn the power of a very short but simple word. And that word is no. Short and sweet, you know. You really learn how to use it to your advantage, and you please do not say yes to every last person, even if they're not asking really much of anything to you. Like even like if a friend wants to hang out or something, you're just not feeling it. You feel like you would be overwhelmed to push yourself to go be social with the friend. Please use the word no. Try to really set aside some time for yourself in your own recuperation and everything that you have to do for you, not for other people. No is an amazing, brilliant word.
I think I have an issue with it because it's like...
No shit.
I don't want them to be mad at me.
If they're mad at you, that's on them. That's on them. That has nothing to do with you. Nothing.
That reminded me of Kai ruined the relationship.
Yeah. Oh God, hang on.
Yeah, I don't want to relationship. Yeah, I don't want to break up with her because it's going to ruin the relationship.
Ruin our relationship.
It's supposed to ruin the relationship.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Oh, on the topic of bad parenting and suicide, I'm hungry, so I need to.
Oh yeah, go for it, dude. Yeah. I'm late for my White Claw. I don't want to. I'm not setting aside the rest of our conversation, Nay. But you know.
No, you can run and grab it.
It's calling. I hear it scratching at the refrigerator door. What's out?
Go for it. I'll be here.
Okay, and I will be right back. There's some comments for you in there if you want to get to those, by the way.
Yeah, I need to check those. Oh, we are going far back. Okay. Let's go from... I saw that one. Okay. If he didn't want to wait, he should have used the self-scan. Yeah, he didn't even have a trolley. He had a basket. That's what annoys me. Like, he had forms. So why he was complaining is beyond me. Hang out with your mum less. Yeah, see, this is literally what we're talking about. If I could hang out with my mum less, I would. But I can't say no when she wants to come around. So there's no way of getting out of that cycle. But I'm trying. I have many opinions on Dad, though, which we will always keep to myself. Wait, no. Ask Bella, I need to know these opinions. I'm not going to be mad. He's a knob. I'm fully aware that he is a massive prick. You can say what you need to. It's okay to cry, especially if we have a lot of past shit happen to us. Doesn't make you anything other than a normal person trying to sift through the stuff. It's true. And like I see that with everyone else, but then when it comes to myself, I'm like, stop crying, you're a little bitch baby.
I just want to say I love you, Nate. Probably won't stay
Love you
long because
too.
I'm extra triggable today. But I
No,
just
no,
wanted to say
that's
that you're
understandable.
loved.
I love all of you. Like this whole community is great.
Yeah, I love you and Bella and everyone in here. And I appreciate you guys having my back earlier. Still going
Yeah,
through
yeah,
it,
of
but
course.
yeah.
Like I
So
said, if you
yeah,
ever need to like message me, just go for it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Your brain is being so mean to you now. My brain is very often mean to me. I am very much my own bully at this point. I used
Can't
to have like
fucking make
super
my
bad.
mind work.
Oops.
I used to have really bad self-image, like on my appearance. Now I think I'm hot as shit. But personality-wise, I feel like I'm just a little prick.
You are not. Come on. We love having you here. It was your personality that immediately like magnetized us to you, you know? It's like that first stream. I think I wrote this down in the letter I sent you. Which, by the way, Fangus,
Yeah.
you check your mail lately? But like as soon as the stream was done, Jack and Nubloso, you know, sometimes we have a powwow in the Discord after the stream, and they were both just like, man, I really hope she comes back next time. And I was like, yeah, she brought so much to the stream. It was amazing having her here. You know, like we love having you here,
I
and it's all
immediately
thanks to your
felt welcome.
personality. You know?
Yeah, I think, okay, this is gonna sound so dumb. I was called obnoxious one time and immediately thought it was my whole personality and not just that one moment. I still piss myself off constantly because I run on like 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So I never have time to slow down and be like, focus on what you're doing. Yeah. So I get pissed off because I'm doing things wrong, or I'm talking too much, or I'm being too loud, or I'm just restless.
Yeah.
And then I find myself just irritating and annoying, and I'm like,
Bone Crusher. Hi.
Yeah, I feel like people are dealing with a toddler. Like it's not fun for people.
Yeah, it's like every little moment like that you have encountered validates the way that your parents treated you growing up. It just makes it, oh, like shit, they were right, you know? Like they had every reason to put me away, you know? And to not love me. Because if strangers are saying this, it must be true, right? How you doing, Bone Crusher? Good to see you. This is all shit that you have to escape your childhood somehow. And I really hope that first session with a therapist is coming up real fucking soon, because this has been put off for far too long, you know.
Yeah, like, next week I'm remaking that appointment because they fucked up. It wasn't me.
Oh no.
They fucked up.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, they said. So they called me. I missed it. They said we're going to call back in the next half an hour.
Right.
I waited half an hour. They didn't call. So I went in the shower and they called while I was in the shower.
Oh man.
Fuck.
Yeah,
shit,
and then
son
text
of a
me
bitch.
and they were like, "No, tell them what you didn't do. What didn't I do?
Son of a bitch."
What didn't I do? Wait, no, I'm sorry. Wait, what?
Yeah, what, asked Bella? What are you talking about? You just pouring some salt on the wound today? Is that all you're here for? Huh? While you're painting your frogs? Bring your shaker along? Christ.
You're telling it right now. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Okay. So you showered is apparently what you did.
Yeah, so I went in the shower and they called and I missed their call, and then they sent me a text or an email or something that said, you have to remake your appointment because you missed our phone call.
Son of a bitch.
God damn.
So I was like, I'm not going to do that this week because this week has been hectic. Okay. So I'm going to wait until next week, not Monday because I have to go out on Monday. But after that, I will make the appointment. I'm very nervous to make the appointment because it's a big job.
Right.
And like I took that step, and that step was difficult, and now
Yeah.
I have to repeat that
And then you have
step
to do it
because they
again.
fucked up.
Right. Right.
Like that's not fair on me.
No, it's really not. It's really not. And you know, blame the fucking system. I can't believe that they don't have some sort of leniency.
Yeah,
That's garbage.
I tried to call back, but it's like an answer machine.
Yeah.
And I'm not great with answer machines because they repeat things and I forget what I was saying. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I hear you. You made the appointment once before. You can do it again. It should in fact even be a little bit easier this time. Now you know to bathe on a different
when they
day.
say wait half an hour.
Yeah, just don't.
When they say wait half
shower
an hour,
that day.
wait half a year.
Right, exactly. Just put off the shower.
Yeah.
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 Make sure your
But
phone
I
is
am
charged.
going to make that
Make sure it's loud. Yeah. Because they are frugal with their time slots.
Mm.
Yeah. Phanos, what are you saying? Our brains are wired to focus on the negative more. We have to really put effort into focusing on positive things. We really do. We really fucking do. The positive things, they should be more impactful to us, right? We should, like our bodies and how we're in tune to survival and all that stuff, we just should naturally be focusing on the positive things way more, just naturally. But for whatever reason, yeah, it's just like ingrained in us to really focus in on those little tidbits of negativity that have affected us along the way. I mean, like speaking of showers and speaking of negativity, I like one of the reasons why I never shower is because my mind always goes back to my teenage years and getting bullied by people like Nubloso. You hear that, you little shit? And just like how I would have dealt with it differently, wishing that I was bigger so I could, dunk them in the fucking dumpster instead of myself. Just pull the old switcheroo. And I always, I always go back to those times. But focusing on the positives shouldn't be as much of a challenge as it is. Evolutionary, it made more sense to pick up on dangers. Dangers back then were larger than 2-inch snakes, absolutely, saber-toothed tigers and shit. And now it's the threat of being an outcast. All that to say, that's why there's so much research in mindfulness and gratitude work. Could be helpful, yeah. Have you ever done any of that kind of stuff, Nay?
When I was in that cult, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's not, no.
Yeah,
no.
I mean, the cult was bad, okay, because it was a cult, but
Thank you, Mermaid.
it was very much like, focus on your mindset, focus on how you perceive the world, which was great for me, because I would go out and, like, I don't know what it was about, like, nature, but nature was, like, the most beautiful thing to me ever.
Right.
And now I go out and I'm like, I'm walking down the street, the same shitty street, to the same places.
Right.
Because I can't go out anymore.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but no, I agree. Like, mindfulness is very important. I'm just not good at it.
Yeah. Proving your own self-worth is quite the mountain to climb. It really is. And to do it alone, I wouldn't think that to be easily acquired as far as a more healthy sense of yourself and your own worth.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, like you have Ask Bella and her mom.
Yes.
I would say rely on those people more than, your fucking parents. Please.
Yeah, definitely.
For any sense of self-worth.
I think the best thing at this point for me to do,
yeah,
and I've thought about this quite a bit, but is to see myself the way that my OCD sees my house, because my house is insanely clean all the time.
Nice.
My bedroom, from the age of when was I diagnosed? I was 6, 7. So from that point in time, my bedroom has always been clean, and then I moved out, and my house is always clean. because my OCD kind of sees it like this is you respecting something because it's yours.
Yeah.
It's your responsibility to understand that like this is where you're staying. This is yours and no one else's.
It's your
It's the
nest.
one thing you can control.
Yeah. Hello indeed, Mermy. So glad that you're here. I hope things have been well. I think that's a really good kind of correlation to make between you and your mom. Yeah.
So I really need to like realize that like I'm not just this like scared little kid anymore.
Yeah.
I have grown into someone who can take charge, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I have that ability to like step up and say to someone like, you know, fuck off.
Yeah. Sure do. You sure do. Also, not to mention that you've been putting so much effort towards other people. I think that once you have the mindfulness to turn around and put some of that effort towards yourself, I think that'll begin to set in. Like, damn, this is nice. I am worth it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So also do try to begin practicing that and the power of no.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's simple. We're done. I mean, like, sincerely, it sucks so much to hear you say all these things and belittle your own self-worth so much, because I cannot state how much we value and appreciate you in here. You know, it really, it's heartbreaking to hear you think of yourself this way. Because you are invaluable around here. You really are. To all these people, and it's the same thing. Like, you're offering so much to all these people, and I'm glad that you do have, you know, the wherewithal to come on and to speak about yourself and everything that you're going through in here. And in this sense, this is you giving back to you, taking the opportunity and to discuss all this stuff that you're doing to yourself, essentially. So, you know, think about how that translates. These little moments, coming in here and talking about how you see yourself, how that translates into action when it comes to a more positive way of how you think about yourself.
Yeah. I think people don't realize how like bad of an image I have on myself because I'm so confident and I'm so
you're bubbly, you're jovial.
I'm so clearly spoken and like I'll speak to anyone.
Right.
And then I get into my own headspace and I'm like, you're a piece of shit. People are like, wait, she sees herself that way? And I'm like, yeah.
My mind is just shit this morning.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like in front of everyone else, I'm like, oh yeah, it's me. Everything's great. And then I get into my own headspace and I'm like, you annoyed the fuck out of everyone tonight.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I mean, like, to me, like that can't be farther from the truth. You know? Like, we fucking love having you here. And it's just you talking. You know? That's all we've ever done in here is fucking talk. That's it.
Yeah.
How the fuck can you be annoying? It does not compute. You know?
I don't know. I just...
Well, I mean,
we
know. We do know. We know exactly what the crux of the matter is.
We do
everything in relation to your childhood. That's it. So it just sucks. Yeah.
And it's not even like, I don't want to hold up the cue, but
you're fine.
Little tiny story time. It's not just my parents either. Because I have two older sisters that I explained my family tree briefly to you.
Yeah, we've discussed some of your sisters, and they can fuck right off.
But the two full blood sisters. So as a kid, they would do something wrong, and then we'd sit on the stairs. Which is weird, but we'd sit on the stairs.
Jack.
And they would say to me, you take the blame because we don't want to get in trouble. And to me, that was like weirdly normal. I was just like, okay, like they don't want to get in trouble. That's understandable.
Little bitches.
Yeah.
Fucking
And like they didn't want to get in trouble, and then rather than being like, I'm not going to take the blame because I didn't do it, it was just like, oh, I don't want them to be in trouble either. So I guess that makes it okay.
I mean, it's like that certainly is kids, right? They'll do anything to skirt responsibility.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's also really shitty.
Yeah.
Fucking twats.
Yeah, they are twats.
Yeah.
Still are.
You mean vagina?
Yeah.
One of them is the sister that wrote me that letter that was like basically her calling me immature.
Yeah. That was lovely.
Yeah, she's great.
Beer, you're not horrible.
So
get the fuck out of it.
She was one of the people that were like, you just take the blame for everything. She did a lot of fucked up shit to me as a kid. Like we were friends with the same girl, and then she was like, oh, we should stop hanging out with her, and I was like, okay, if we both agree on that, then we should stop hanging out with her. And then she went and hung out with her the next day. And I was just
You're
like,
fucking
okay.
useless, you know that.
Right.
And I said absolutely nothing about it. I was just like, okay, that's fine. I had a pair of these like cowboy boots.
Oh.
And they were my favorite thing of all time.
Were they cloven?
And she cut this. No, it was when I was like 6. So they were Hannah Montana cowboy boots.
I thought you said Hellboy.
They were so cool though. No, Hannah Montana.
Oh, did you guys hear Hellboy? Like, I had the pair of Hellboy boots. Hannah Montana.
Yeah, I heard Hellboy.
No, Hannah Montana cowboy boots.
Oh, cowboy, man, that's okay.
Yeah, so they were like white leather, and they had
Nice,
like
Jack.
white sequins up the side, and they were so fucking cool.
Nice. Maybe you and Jack can nerd out over Hannah Montana later.
I heard Alf. What? Is
you
my
heard Alf?
accent that bad?
Whatever. Yeah, the crossover of a lifetime, you guys. Alf, Hellboy, and fucking Hannah Montana.
Jesus.
Yeah, the true demoness risen from the depths.
I had these boots, and she didn't have these boots, and she wanted the boots, and I said no. First time for everything. And she cut the heels off them.
What?
She cut the heels off the boots because I had them and she didn't.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah,
Family
and then
sucks.
yeah,
Exactly.
we went to a Christian camp together, and she fully beat the shit out of me, because I was friends with more of the people there than she was.
Jealous much?
So yeah, so she threw a tennis ball at my face as hard as she could.
Oh, lovely. That's great.
Yeah. And then just straight up beat the shit out of me for it.
Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hello, Space Mermaid. Totally appreciate it. I hope things have been going well. Yeah, she's a real piece of shit, Nay.
Yeah. And like I say to my mum all the time, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to see her because she fucking hates me. And my mum's like, she doesn't hate you. You just have differences.
That's all I hear. Christ.
But
I see no reason to keep any part of this family together at all. Like, you should all just go off alone and leave each other alone and find new families. Each and every fucking one of you.
Yeah. I mean, I only see my mum and my dad because they're my parents.
Not worth it in my book. You know? Simply not fucking worth it. Oh, Jesus.
And then my little sister is great. She's never done anything wrong to me, really. I mean, I threw a pack of brioche buns at her once, and that was the last argument we ever had, and that was like 3 years ago.
Oh, they're brioche. They're fucking soft. Come on.
Yeah, I threw them at her because she gave me attitude.
Oh, good. She had it coming.
So I was like, fucking have your brioche buns and shut your dirty mouth. But I speak to her, and I speak to my older sister Raven because we've always been fairly close. And she also has no friends, and I feel kind of bad for her.
Mm.
So I talked to her, and I talked to my brother, and then the rest of them completely cut off.
Yeah, good.
Because I just despise them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, any relationship with any of them is completely futile.
Yeah, that's a healthy reaction to cut them the fuck off. It really is.
Yeah.
You know.
And 3 of them didn't even realize that I've cut them off.
Wow.
They just thought,
yeah.
like, they were just like, oh, I don't speak to her.
Yeah.
But I had completely cut them off.
Yeah.
If they did message me, they would not be getting a reply. So.
Disqualified?
Good. Oh boy, Raven can suck a fat chode. Love it. Yeah. Get it.
Yeah. Raven and Asbella do not get along.
Huh. Interesting. But this is the one that you're okay with.
Yes.
Huh. Which is the one that was neglecting her kids? Is that
Natalie.
Raven? Natalie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red flag number 1. Her name is Natalie.
Asbella, she hated you because you got more attention than her.
Oh no.
Like that's as far as I'm going with this.
So sorry, all Natalies out there. Not fucking sorry. You know who you are.
Didn't you hate also people called Bethany?
Bethany is the worst. Yeah.
Yeah, Bethany is a bitch.
Bethany is the fucking worst. Karens have a bad rap. I sincerely wish that the can I see your manager cliche was not named Karen. Because my aunt is Karen. I have an aunt named Karen, and she is the sweetest fucking person I've ever known. She really fucking is. She's the most loving, giving, nurturing person, and she never had kids, you know? So, yeah, it should be fucking Bethany's, you know? Oh, you have an Aunt Karen that's kind of a bitch!
Maybe it's the same aunt.
It couldn't be. Could not be. Is yours from Minnesota? Famous? Huh.
I like the way you say that. That was funny.
It's it's the way it must be said. Truly. Oh, it's the land of 1,000 lakes, don't you know? Jersey. Okay, yeah. Yeah, also people from fucking Jersey. I know that there's a couple in here. I got your numbers. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves for being born in New Jersey. Well, where were we, Nay?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Natalie.
Oh, yeah, Natalie.
I get so goddamn diuretic when I sit here, and my mouth just never stops.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to her in like a month, I think.
Oh, gotcha.
So we're in a family group chat, and I talk to her because she joins the call. I don't talk to her personally, privately, because she just asks me for money, and I'm not giving her it.
Great, yeah. Gotcha, yeah. And she's gonna turn around and spend it on drugs or something unrelated to her kids, as it seems. Yeah.
Like, she's so bad at lying about it as well. Like, she'll message me and be like, "Can I borrow 30 quid?" And I'm like, "Oh, what's it for?" And she'll put milk.
That's a damn lie, and you know it!
Like, are you buying the full fucking cow? Like, why do you need 30 quid for milk?
Oh, man. Yeah, that's garbage.
Yeah.
Milk.
Like, don't be a knobhead. Just tell me what you need it for, and I'll tell you if I'll give you it or not.
Oh. Wow. Maybe it's the fancy injectable milk kind. You know, you start seeing those popping up.
I wish that was the reason for her borrowing money off me, but
no, it's
I'm
clearly
so
not.
sure it's drugs.
Yeah, I 100%. Absolutely.
I mean, one of her kids got sent home from school because she smelled of weed.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Come on, wheels of justice. Get those kids the fuck out of there. Come on.
Shouldn't that be enough to throw her in jail or something?
No, so social services come around to her house multiple times. But every time that they get there, because they're giving her notice, it means that she can cover things up.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they call. They're like, "Oh, we're going to come around and inspect your house because
Jesus.
people have been saying that you're smoking the devil's lettuce."
What the fuck do they expect? You know, this is for the sake of the
Exactly.
fucking kids. Don't give a fucking notice. Go see what it's
Yeah,
fucking
that's
like. You know?
It's like robbing a bank and then being like, "We're on the way, by the way."
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
It's like,
we're going to park in
what's
the
the point?
handicap spot. Make sure it's clear for us. Idiots.
Yeah. So they're just telling her that they're on the way, and then she's like, "Okay, you get a bath so you don't smell a weed.
Man.
Wash everything so it doesn't smell a weed.
Yeah.
Get the weed out the house."
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point?
It was truly. What the fuck is the point?
fuck?
What's the point of their fucking department? You know?
Yeah.
Christ. Well,
She
yeah.
got an antisocial behavior order though.
Natalie did?
Yeah.
Oh. What does that mean?
So it's like disturbing the peace
Oh,
and like,
lovely.
you know, like
Yeah.
fighting in the streets and shit.
You got it, Beer. Cool.
but- yeah, so she got an ASBO for screaming at her kid.
Excellent. Lovely.
And then said to them that she wasn't screaming at her kid. There was a wasp.
Okay.
But the words that came out of her mouth were, come near me again, you little shit. So they can't actually tell
Well,
if it wasn't a wasp or a daughter.
I might have said that to a wasp or two in my day. Oh, you sure, Beer? It's some random person. I think the only unsub person in here right now is Bone Crusher. You gonna come back around more often, Bone Crusher? No, that'll make me burn $6 live on stream.
I think Space Mermy was also on.
Oh yeah, Space Mermy was, yeah. Okay, so people can't actually like point out whether or not she was talking to her child or not.
Yeah. So
Or not.
she kind of got away with it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But like, no one's gonna go after her. She just seems to wriggle her way out of every situation.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Well,
stopped caring a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I understand. You got your own shit to deal with, you know. Like you
yeah,
can't carry
like
the
my
weight of
dad
the
messaged
world.
me and was like, "Natalie's been arrested for not sending her kids to school," and I just put, "Okay."
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds
Like,
about right.
what? I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
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 And water is wet.
Yeah. Well.
Exactly.
Yeah. Water makes things wet. Let's get that straight.
I agree. Water is not wet.
Yeah, water is wet. Come
No,
on.
no, water makes things wet.
So water is what?
Well, water is H2O.
No, it's not wet.
What?
It's dry.
Water is water.
Yeah,
It's a
wet.
substance that makes something else wet.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like how you make me wet regaling your tales of your bullying days.
Oh.
Nubloso.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are water in a few senses.
So I'm wet.
Oops. No, you. Anyway, I'll just leave that conversation to the dustbin of our stream. Yeah, so it's much best that you don't involve yourself in any of that. You don't concern yourself with any of that. You got your own shit to deal with. You really do. And I'm sorry that the kids are the ones that really suffer through all this. Hopefully the wheels of justice, as slow as they turn, do ultimately turn, and they get into a much more safe situation than they're currently in. Because right now they're not getting.
I think unfortunately these kids are too fucked up for that to make a difference.
Yeah, I mean, you were saying like her 14-year-old was already dating a 27-year-old, which is not even the proper phrasing. Her 14-year-old was being groomed by a 27-year-old, and
yeah. So you've got that, and then her son, who is like 12. He can't go to school by himself because he keeps getting beaten up by Romanian gangs because he threatened them.
Well.
And then, yeah. And her other daughter, who is 8, 9, I think she's 8.
I don't want to hear what the 8-year-old's been up to.
It's nowhere near as bad. She's just a little gobby shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You tell.
she got sent home from school because she went into the bathroom to wash her face or something, I don't know, and then came out and said to her teacher, "I look stoned."
Oh,
Which she's 8, you know. She shouldn't even know the term.
No, I mean
Yeah.
she's picking it up from somewhere. Probably just regurgitating
Yeah.
whatever her mom says while CPS is on the way.
Exactly.
You know. Christ.
And then the
it's just a
youngest
white-
one is just she's too young to actually speak properly. But when she can, she's very rude. So
yeah,
it's only gonna
yeah.
extend from there.
This is all the nature versus nurture argument. This is how they've been
Yeah.
nurtured. You know, this is who they've become. They didn't have a fighting fucking
Yeah.
chance. Yeah. 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 There you go, Twit. There you go. Yeah. Well, if you do get an update about that situation, do let us know. But I don't want you to seek one out. Okay.
No, if I get told, it won't
Yeah.
be from me
Yeah.
asking for answers. It'll be
Good.
from people wanting to spread drama.
Right. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Love the drama. It's good. Was there anything else you want to talk about? I don't know if Sneck, are you still in here? Because you're on deck. If you're still in here. If not, I think was it Twit or Beer that joined up. But what was there anything else, Nay?
The only other thing is that I am going to make another appointment for my foot.
Okay.
Which I mentioned towards like my first stream here,
Yeah.
I think, who was like third stream in maybe. Because I just can't walk on it. I have to walk on like my very heel and then my first 2 toes. Because if I walk on the actual flat part of my foot, it hurts so much that like I just can't actually stand up. It just causes me to drop to the floor.
Wow.
And
Holy
they keep
shit.
saying it's because I'm flat-footed, but then surely if I was flat-footed, I'd have that problem in the other foot too.
You would think, yeah.
So I have a feeling it's something else. But if I go to like A&E to get an X-ray on it, I'm going to be sat there for hours. So I'm just going to make another appointment and just tell them the problem again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hope that they take it a little bit more seriously.
Oh, for sure. I hope that it's something that could be easily mended just with like an insole or some added support or, you know, something like that. I hope it's not some sort of chronic issue that's developing.
I don't know, because when I went to the doctors, he said that I've been walking on a fractured foot for a year. I have a very bad habit of just waiting for problems to solve themselves. So it's possibly that, but it's getting worse.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you did the right thing by making the appointment. I think that's the right thing. But it does, you know, make sense if you're just waiting for problems to solve themselves after a lifetime of helping other people with their problems and ignoring your own. It's all part of the same picture of Nay, you know?
Yeah.
So good for you for making that appointment at least, and I hope that they can offer something that does actually solve it instead of giving you more appointments to make.
Yeah.
You know, on top of everything else that's going on. So.
I also wanted to message you after stream about something, but
please.
Yeah, it's not about me.
Okay.
That's the only thing I'm going to say.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Know that you never need permission to message me outside of stream. I don't know if it doesn't sound like you're asking. That sounds more like a heads up. But yeah, just go for it. Just go for it. It's all good.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Indeed.
Cool. Oh my.
Cool. Good times. Start using the word no, pretty please. Okay? That's your homework.
Okay.
And muster up that courage to start that whole new appointment process. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, good.
Cool.
Cool.
Did you say message or massage? Message.
Message. Yeah. Message. Twit. Yeah. At any rate, thanks again for all the updates, and love you bunches, Nay. And that's,
Yeah, I love you all.
And that's because of who you are. That's not because you're just a pretty voice over my earbuds. That's literally because of who you are and because of your personality. So, you know, you're worth our time, you're worth our attention and our effort. I would like you to give some of that back to yourself. It'd be great.
I will try my hardest.
I know that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I'll hear from you Friday, I hope.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Take care. I hate that phrase. I don't know why I use it. Be careful out there. Avoid assholes in the supermarket line, won't you?
Yeah.
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 Okay, good. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Alrighty, Snack. Your time has come. Please do type up whatever you want to discuss, if you would like to still discuss something today.
Yeah, I have to do the dishes from my lunch that I just ate. So you know the drill.
Yeah, I'll see you on Friday. Run along.
I'll be back in 2 hours.
It's like one plate and a knife, dude. Come on.
Yeah, I'll be back in 2 hours.
Christ, loser. Oh, good. Jack's here to keep me company.
Yeah, Jack is gonna keep you company.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll
Bye
be here
forever. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate you.
No, I will still be back by before the end of the stream.
Okay, and that's at 2 these days. Don't forget, that's at 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm timing you.
We're gonna watch White Chicks.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that'll bring him back.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
That's a damn lie, and you know it.
Fucking liar. Welcome back, Jack. Glad to have you. Yeah. So Snack, whenever you're ready, please do begin. You mentioned Volatile, Jack. Yeah, where is she today? I wonder if she's out there lurking. I'm not one to check to see who's lurking and watching. But I hope she's okay too. Yeah, I hope she is as well. Also, really curious if she's had any updates as well as far as that fucking creep that she went on a date with. That fucking predator. I wonder if there's any updates there.
She's a little angel.
She really is, man. She's a fucking guardian angel. Oh, you haven't yeah. Don't worry about it, Snack. Don't worry about it. Take your time. It's all good. I think you're the only one? No, Twit. Twit's also up. So there's time. There's time enough for both of you. Burp. This fucking White Claw, man. It's like making my
How is it?
Oh, it's awful. It's fucking horrible.
I could never tell because I never drink alcohol.
It's so bad.
I'm assuming they all taste the same.
I'm guessing too. I mean, it says mango, but it should just say ass right there. You know? It's fucking garbage. Okay, fix it. Yeah, whenever you're ready. There's
my friends drink blackberry a lot.
Blueberry?
Blackberry, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I think as I was saying. That's the one that is just like it was missing from the shelves. There was only one left. I should have taken that as a sign. But I thought, well, maybe they're just not restocking it anymore because it sucks so much.
It's crazy how much White Claw they drink. That and Jameson.
Oh, thank you very much.
There you go, Snack. You can thank beer. Yeah, Jameson, I certainly had much more of a moment with Jameson than I have with any of the like hard seltzers or Angry Orchard, or there's a bunch of Four Loko. Someone mentioned Four Loko in here not too long ago, and I swear to God, you guys, if that ends up as part of the charity rewards next year. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna need a chaser with it. You know, I realized I probably need a chaser with this shit, but I don't look like that much of a pussy now.
You mean vagina?
Oh, Fox, you were reminiscing. What about your days with White Claw? Is that
Did
what
you like
guys were
White Claw,
reminiscing about?
Jen and Foxy?
You have some stories? You did.
Well, I guess
you did call it White Girl drunk.
White Girl.
Yeah, White Girl wasted. Yeah, that has a better ring to it. White Girl wasted days. Hey, there's a time and a place, and I hope you were in college. That's all I can say. You know, and I hope that you didn't.
Have you drink what's it called? Nudes? It's a what's it?
Nudes?
Yeah, it's a vodka drink, I think. It's hard to explain.
I can't say I've heard of it.
It's like fuck. Someone who never drank alcohol trying to explain alcohol.
Yeah. Don't try too hard, Jeff.
No, they drink that a lot.
I mean, it sounds like another kind of gateway brew, you know?
Yeah, it's one of those water vodka things.
Oh.
Sparkling or whatever.
Yeah. I've never got too much into those. Like Smirnoff Ice. That's probably one of the things I was drinking in high school the most. You know, when you're drinking illegally, this is the kind of thing that you turn to, right? It's like the Smirnoff Ice. It's the White Claw. It's the Four Loko. It's the, bottom shelf kind of crap.
I only know alcohol because of my friends.
Right.
Because I've been shopping for them a few times too.
Oh, Jen. Oh, no. You still drink those?
Loser.
Fucking A. No, my deepest sympathies, truly. Hey, did you check the mail yet there, Jen? I don't want to put you out too much. I'm just walking down to your mailbox and seeing if it's there. Same day, I sent cards to Asbella and Nay, and they got them. They got them already. So you must have one in your mailbox. All right, Snack, here we go. I don't know, last stream or a few streams ago, yeah, that was Friday. I got asked if I was sexually abused by my parents when I was younger, and I said no. I thought a lot about my childhood and remembered why I was born. I was born to be a toy for my brother, so he wouldn't be alone while we grew up. So my parents had me, and now that my brother is old enough to be social by himself, I've been kind of forgotten, which would explain the neglect. So yeah, I was born to be an object, which is really weird to me, and I don't know if it's normal. No, it is not normal at all. And I'm glad that you did say it, Snack. People do have kids for the worst fucking reasons, and this is a really, really bad reason. It's like, we have this one kid. I don't have it in me to give him enough attention. Let's give him another fucking human being so he doesn't feel lonely. People have kids for that reason. People have kids to fix marriages. People have kids to feel the love that they never got from their parents. People have kids for these really self-gratifying reasons, and that's not why you have a kid. Not at all, you know? It's such garbage, and I am so sorry that's like you can put a reason, you know, to why you're here on this earth. You do have the opportunity to fucking turn that reason around and take life by the fucking scrotum and make it your own, you know? Like, because you are here, simply by that fact, you are a biological human being walking the face of this earth. This life is yours. You are not owned by anyone else. You're not owned by your brother. You're not owned by your parents. You're not owned by a significant other. Never will be. This is yours. This is yours. And the sooner you can get some help, the sooner you can get into therapy, the sooner you can talk to a counselor at school when it comes time, when you move away and you have that room to breathe and to really, like reflect on yourself and your history and your childhood and everything. That's when the wheels can really begin to turn in your favor, and you can direct your life to the way you want it to be. That is such a garbage thing for parents to do. It really is. They should have, that's not a reason to have kids. And that says everything that I kind of need to know about what kind of parents they are. CT, that's funny. I don't know what a Viltrumite is, but
That's
I like
from
it.
Invincible.
Oh, is it from Invincible?
It's a comic book.
Yeah, okay.
Have you heard of Invincible?
I've heard of Invincible. I
that.
haven't watched it. Yeah.
The comics are amazing.
I
but
gotcha.
it's from that.
Nice. Well,
just so you know.
I figured it was something. CT, if you have a problem that you'd like to discuss today, first you got to get your ass in line before we can start yapping about the Viltrumites and how they treat you, all right? So type !join over there in the Twitch chat, and we'll get you in soon enough, okay? Until then, I'm not going to read the entire comment. But thanks
just
for
beware of the Ragnar, though. The Ragnar will destroy Viltrumites.
Those fucking Ragnar, man, I swear.
Yeah,
well, yeah, pests. They're petulance on society. Really are. I don't know what that is. Run back. I really don't know.
I think it's from Clips. Clips, whoever made.
Yeah,
maybe,
maybe,
I think it's a badge or something.
I think you're right. Yeah, run back. I think that's a clip badge. Yeah, a clip leader. Well, what do you know? I'm talking to the girl I was talking about earlier. Perfect. Keep it up. Let us know how it goes. But yeah, Snack, just relaying what Faintest of Hearts was saying. I'm so sorry, Snack, that's not normal. I'm so sorry you haven't been given the attention and love you deserve. Right. When you're born, you're not meant to give a fucking shred of anything to anyone. Everything must be given to you if you are to live a normal, happy, healthy life. If you need to, like, the way that we should all be operating, it's very similar to what Naya was talking about earlier, how she doesn't know how to help herself. She really doesn't have that self-respect that we all need in order to give yourself what you need, because that is going to be the constant, right? Throughout your life, there you will always be. You can't be relying on other people for all things life-related, direction-related, as far as the different paths you want to take throughout life. You have to be able to rely on yourself. And if you are not given that kind of attention and support as a child, especially like if it revolves around emotions and being able to really allow your emotions and feelings and everything to be validated, you're just at a loss. You know, you're at an absolute loss. You don't know where to go. You don't know who to turn to. You don't know how to help yourself because it wasn't given to you. You haven't been shown the way. Your parents suck. Can I just say?
Family sucks.
Your parents suck so hard. And I'm so sympathetic towards you and this whole path that you've been on your entire life. You deserve so much fucking better. You deserve actual parents. And as you said, it really does seem like you're just a plaything to them, especially the way that your mom has been parading you around in skimpy fucking outfits and like commenting about your body. You're just like, you have really been objectified, and you're a fucking person, and you deserve better. You really do. And I think from here on out, this is the beginning. You getting out, you going off to that school. This is the beginning of you being able to have a fucking say in you and what you do and what happens to you and how you move forward. It could just be the nuggets, you know? And it just takes the simple act. It may seem like a huge fucking cliff that you're diving off of, but the simple act of talking to someone, a school counselor, that's got to be the first place that you start, okay? Rombeck, what did you say? What did you say to the girl? I'm so curious. You shot your shot. Did you ask for a date, or did you just ask to meet up? What did you ask?
Man, I know so many parents that are like, you know, not really good.
Yeah.
It's like, unfortunately, yeah, you seem Precious, right? Like I know many people like that.
Have I seen Precious? I think I've seen Precious.
Yeah, it's really hard to watch, but
Yeah.
great movie.
I think it's not Precious.
Yeah, it's just like I know a lot of parents who abuse their children and shit.
Yeah.
It's not,
Yeah.
you know, it's fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, that's like literally the reason why I started the stream, is because I know what parents are like. And because I know it's so fucking common. throughout the goddamn world. You know, it's like that's it. It's the beginning, the middle, and the end of all of our fucking problems is the way our parents treated us in childhood. Really fucking is. You know. Oh my god. Is it? Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I really feel like I saw it, Precious.
You probably blocked out her mind because it's so fucking heavy.
It's possible, man. It's possible. Like I know that I watched some movies over the weekend, and I can't even remember what the fuck I watched. You know, like my mind has just been a sieve recently. Really has been. Snack, you still there? How are you feeling? I'm sorry, Jack?
Oh, I feel a bit better, by the way.
Good, I'm glad. No, I could tell. I'm glad, man. Yeah, you have a lot of people here that are eager to help you. You know, because
yeah, appreciate it.
You're such an easy guy to like and to support. You know, you really are. So we're all ready, willing, and able. Yeah.
And crime's good for you too. Like as a man, I hate that toxic man. You know.
I know.
I cry when I have to. And shit.
Cry. It's good. It's good to do. You know. I got that whole spiel growing up. Like boys don't fucking cry. Grow up. Walk it off. Just flip the switch. Shut it off. You know. I got that all throughout my fucking childhood. Nay started sponsoring a dog. What does that mean? Is it at a shelter and you're like helping like pay for food and stuff? What's up? Snack, yeah, I mean you should. And fortunately, like you can start counting down the days, right? To when you are out. You know? You really can. It's inevitable at this point. And from there, once you are at that school, it's like everything that you can do to make sure that you don't go back is in your best interest. You know, like you have to be open and honest with with everything that's been going on. You know, everything that you've been telling us here, you got to tell a counselor at that school. There's people that are ready to help kids that are in situations like you're in. All right. So once you are out, make sure you are out for good.
Don't be afraid to ask for help.
Exactly. Aspella, thank you for saying something. Thank you for reaching out to Volatile. She's having ups and downs right now. Yeah. I appreciate you checking in too. Yeah, I hope she's doing okay. She's been through it lately, you know? And she's, again, like she's another person that's like she's just giving so much, right? She took in a neighbor to get her away from her fucking husband. You know, there's someone, a stranger essentially living with her right now. That's how much she gives. So I'm glad that she's taking the time to focus on herself when she needs it, you know? Like you guys, if you feel like there's just too much going on to be in here, please do not feel obligated to be in here to give back to the community. Of course, we're all in here, you know, like looking for support, looking to offer support, all that stuff. If you just feel like there's too much going on, don't come in here. It's okay. It's fine. You know, I really want all you guys to do what's in your best interest. Okay? Please.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I had to dip out earlier because I was triggered, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because you guys were talking about sensitive topics, so I was like, yeah, okay, I just need to, you know, do my own thing for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. That's good, Jack. Thank you for saying so, you know? None of you have to stay here. Yes, so my money goes towards its food and blankets or anything the dog needs. I got to choose which dog to sponsor. That's cute. And as soon as I hear about the dog having 3 legs, I knew he was the one being disabled myself. You have a picture? Please? Oh, what's up, Bobby? How you doing, you fucking high drunk loser? I know that's what's going on. How long you been hitting the bong for today, Bobby? Huh? What's up, bud? What's going on? Don't drink the bong water now. And that's what you do. That's what you do. Yeah, this fucking guy over here. Yeah, there you go, Jack. You know. Fuck you, twat. Word of the day.
You mean vagina?
Word of the day. How can my bot say no? I'm not permitting the term "fuck you, twat." Get bent, bot. The fuck out of here. So Bobby, literally, how much weed have you smoked today? Huh? How much? At any rate, I think.
Did you ever smoke weed?
Yes, I did. I had the prerequisite like year of being high in college. And then I had a really bad trip, you know, like you don't typically trip off of pot. I started hallucinating.
Maybe it was the lace.
And that's what I'm thinking. I started hallucinating. I vomited, you know, like everything was spinning around me. And after that, it took me probably about 5-6 years to smoke again. And it was only one time. And I haven't smoked in probably like 10 years or something, you know?
So I have a similar experience.
Oh, really?
Because I mixed my weed with my sleeping pills.
Oh, boy.
Which was, it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
It was kind of similar.
Sounds like me when I'm
It's like
smoking
nightmare.
Yeah, bad idea. You have the worst panic attacks on weed, Jen.
Yeah, that too.
That's wild. Yeah. Yeah, see, Bobby, don't say I don't know you. I fucking know you. Twat. Excuse me. Did I mispronounce it? Twit, I think, speaking of twats, Twit, I think you're up, buddy. I'm pretty sure that Sneck just had to get that off her chest. Let's get you on in here, pal. Yeah.
Twit's not a twat, he's a sigma. And I'm an omega.
I don't know what any of that means anymore.
I don't know.
I'm so old. Twit,
yeah. Me neither. My ADHD brain kicking in.
Right. Twit, that's just called a spliff, buddy. Spice? The spice melange? What kind of spice you talking about, Bobby? Cinnamon? That might be kind of nice. It would probably burn a lot, wouldn't it? Sage? Thyme? Let's go down the list. Parsley, sage, rosemary, or thyme. Huh? Which one? Simon and Garfunkel humor, you guys? Oh!
Yeah.
Jack, speaking of bare naked ladies, I'm so glad you brought them up. You saw them when you were younger?
Oh yeah, I forgot I said that. Yeah, I saw bare naked ladies when I was really young.
Nice.
So I don't really remember that.
I've always been a big fan, man.
Loverboy and B-52s.
This must have been at the county fair.
And it was.
Yeah.
And Nearly Neil.
Who?
Neil Diamond covered band.
Oh, Nearly Neil. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
Yeah. I love how the only lyrics of Neil Diamond's anybody knows aren't even lyrics. It's just the trumpet part in Sweet Caroline. And everyone goes, ba, ba, ba. Like that's all anybody knows of any Neil Diamond songs. It's pathetic. Oh, yeah, Bobby. I don't know about that. Jack, the B-52s were the very first concert I ever went to. B-52s and Pretenders, and I still remember it. I was 8 years old.
Holy shit.
I still remember it like it was yesterday. It was such a good fucking show.
That's weird because that was like my first show.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's wild. And I think I've seen Bare Naked Ladies 3 times. And I have a little extra story. I used to work at the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art when I was a teenager, right? And I was on a shift. I was seeing them the next day, and I was such a fanboy that there at the museum, the bassist walked in, and I knew it was the bassist of the Bare Naked Ladies. I recognized him because I had spent so much time looking at the fucking album artwork and the inner inner pamphlet. I knew it was him when he walked in. And he walked up to me. He handed me his ticket because I was a ticket taker. And I was just like, I just want to say how big of a fan I am. I'm amazed by how many different instruments you play. And you're just a true inspiration to me getting better at my bass. And he was just like someone recognized me. You know, I don't think, probably outside of Canada at least, he had never been recognized anywhere. And exactly, Fanus, no one recognized the bassist. And he was just like, thank you for saying that. And I was like, I'm going to see you tomorrow. And he was like, I hope you have a great time. I can't wait to play it. And he you know, walked along to the Marc Chagall exhibit or whatever was up. But I still have that ticket stub. I have his ticket stub. I have, of course, Robin Williams' ticket stub, Pierce Brosnan's ticket stub, and his wife. Speaking of bitches. But yeah, you used to see a lot of Mick Jagger, Nick Cage. I have a lot of ticket stubs from celebrities that came through. It was a good time.
Nice.
Yeah. What's up, Twit?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. What do you mean, what did I say? I already said what I said. That's what I said, Bobby. Jesus Christ. Uh-huh.
Huh?
What? Oh, I'm just talking. Bobby's just, you know.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Fucking slow right now. How you doing today, Twit?
Stressed.
About what?
About everything. My 5 seconds ago, out of nowhere, my AA therapist said, oh, I see. Well, let's make it more fun. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you pay to never feel this way again? And usually I write a 2 or something.
Oh, really? What did you write today?
I usually write. Huh?
What did you write today? On a scale of 1
Oh,
to 10.
I didn't answer.
Oh. He just ignored it.
Yeah, because I was joining in this stream.
Oh, gotcha. I gotcha.
But I guess today I'm more of a 3 than a 2. So it's like it's good.
I'm sorry. Is what is the worst side of your scale?
That's good. I'm not sure.
Okay.
One side is very bad and one side is very good.
And which is which?
I don't remember.
Ah. Interesting.
My mind is just shit this morning.
How's your mom doing? If I may ask.
Better in a way. They increased the dose.
Good.
The painkillers 5 milligrams more.
Good.
And that makes her kind of go back to her usual self, except that she's more tired now, like sleepy.
Yeah.
And it might be the painkillers.
I mean, that's fair, and that's right. I mean, that's, you know, better than the alternative, right? Is her lying awake in pain in bed, right?
Yeah.
So that's good. Yeah, I have a couple thoughts on that, Bobby. Don't fucking do it. Especially because you have no money right now, apparently, as you were saying last stream, right? What should you do with your time? I said travel. You said I don't have any fucking money to do that. But what? You have enough money to gamble, idiot? Pfft. Priorities, buddy. Come on. No, it's not how you get more money. It's not how you get more money. You get more money by offering blowjobs in the back alley. At least that's what I've always done. Yeah. I can help you market that, Bobby. It's a good business model. Truly. Yeah. Can you now, Bobby? Sure. Whatever. That's the White Claw talking, by the way. This makes me angry drunk. It does.
What about in the White Claw factory? What if you have sex there?
Hey, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Um. Huh. What
It's your
is
new
the?
favorite drink now, right?
You know it. I am so glad that you guys introduced me to this fucking swill. It's amazing. Amazing. White girl wasted. Yeah, there it is. No, my testicles have already reascended back up into my body. Next, you should, like my my puberty is going to reverse, and then it's going to, come out with a new, oh god, new white girl change in me. It's really coming out. It's really coming out. Oh my god, soju. Nothing good has ever happened with soju. Nothing. The only time my head has ever been stepped on was a night with soju being passed around. I don't want to revisit that. It's the worst karaoke experience of my life. It's the Korean version of sake, essentially. What is that, Jen? That is disturbing. The fuck is that? It's like someone's rubbing a pig dick. What the? That is not a cat being pet. It's like the tip of a pig
I think
dick.
you're going senile, Pine.
No, look at that thing. Look at that fucking thing.
I see a lot of like emotes like that.
What? Oh god. Oh no. Oh man. Oh god. Oh man. That is not a cat.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
That is not a cat. If anything, I mean, it looks like an octopus tentacle or something. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. You're trying to trick me. That is not a cat. Jesus Christ. Okay, Twit. I digress. Apologies. It's all the White Claw. I'm blaming the White Claw.
So something that stressed me like crazy today. I try to learn programming now, but you can sometimes you need a teacher to ask questions, and then they have the knowledge of the books.
Yes.
And then you ask them a question, and the person answers you, and you get the right answer from your question.
Okay.
And I'm self-learning, so I don't have one of those. So I try to fix an AI who can do that. And I spent like 6 hours trying to make it work, and it refused to work. And it's driving me crazy.
Yeah, sometimes AI just doesn't quite work in your favor. I gotta say.
No, it's not the AI. It's there's a lot of programming stuff.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Okay. Sorry, I'm distracted by the fact that Bobby posted the cat being pet enlarged in the Discord, and now I think I can see it. Now I can see it. I'm gonna have to make my own animation.
You need glasses, bro.
No, I can see it. So the cat, right? Like it has these three. It's like a triangle, three circles on it, right? And it's kind of pointed because you don't see one ear really. You just see the other ear going off that way.
Sure.
I see it now. I totally see it now. Sorry, Twit. What's up, Dashel? Good to see you. Oh.
Yeah, so...
Oh.
If anything would make me go postal, it's that.
The fact that it hasn't been working for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta say...
I'm very stubborn, so I just need another 6 hours.
Yeah.
On top of another 6 hours, then I can probably make it work.
Okay. I hope you do. I gotta say, when technology does not work the way it's intended to, nothing kind of pisses me off more in the moment.
Yeah.
Asbella, my mom's fucking cunt of an ex-boyfriend, I'm getting
You mean vagina?
a lot of use out of that one today, is messaging Nay because he overheard her talking in stream and is being a fucking weirdo. Was I meant to say that out loud? Can he hear this right now? How was he able to overhear
Beat him
it?
up.
Yeah, that's always an option. We'll send Nubloso over there. How could he overhear her? What was it there at your place? And oh, there you are, Volatile. Good to see you.
Aldo, good to see you.
I have to ask, why are cunts allowed in your house? Asbella, there should be a no cunt policy in your home, don't you think? I've messaged Mom to tell him to fuck off because he ain't part of this family no more. Cheated on my mom and still expects to be treated like he's still yeah, why is he there? And how did this? Yeah, why is he allowed anywhere in there? Can you hear me, dude? What the fuck are you doing there? Come on. Mom's looking after the kids because her girlfriend is in hospital. Okay. So, yeah. God, this bot is just fucking merciless today. So the difference between the previous cunt and this cunt is that he's a right cunt, and that's what the bot didn't like. I'm not permitting the term cunt. I'm permitting the term right cunt. Come on. Yeah, that's inappropriate. That's fucking inappropriate. She's over there. Mom's girlfriend is married to him. I remember this whole situation. Okay, so I was wondering if he was at your mom's place or whatever was going on. All right, so now I know. Yeah. In what reality does he think it's appropriate to be messaging Nay? I wonder. What did he message her? Asked Bella. And sorry, Twit, for pulling the conversation from you. This seems a bit more. It's like this is happening right now.
I wanted to talk about my hyper focus on Pokemon, but I guess that can wait.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Loser.
I think you've answered this before, but which is it? Charmander, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle?
Bulbasaur.
Bulba.
Bulbasaur any day.
I don't know, Bobby, because I love the word. I really love the word. I did, Beer. I don't think you were here, but I spent it on Sneck. Sneck wasn't subbed yet, so Sneck got the sub. Which I think that she's a really worthwhile one to give it to because she's experiencing so fucking much from the people that need to have her back the most. The people that should be there for her the most are the ones that are just absolutely destroying her current chances at a healthy future. So I gave it to Sneck, and thank you, Beer. I really do appreciate that. Really do. Oh God. You guys, I'm in the Charmander boat, which might be dangerous.
Appreciate you, Naso.
Having Charmander in a boat
Love ya.
sounds like a Viking funeral.
My favorite Pokemon is probably Slacking.
Oh, Slacking is fucking cool. I have a soft spot for sloths.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And he's a fucking tank when you use him right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Nay, I hope that you've just blocked him. However the fuck he messaged you, just fucking block him, because that is so fucking entirely inappropriate. Really is. And you don't need more fucking creeps or predators in your life, pretty fucking please. So, you know, get him out of there. Block his ass. Sincerely.
I'll come to fucking UK and bring my boys over.
There you go.
Bring the boys from the res.
Yeah. Ooh, res boys. Man.
And the
that ain't
minivan.
nothing to fuck with.
That my auntie has to drive.
Yeah. You want to be scalped, motherfucker? Ooh. You think I'd be a good Mr. Mime, huh, Bobby? Is that supposed to be some sort of, you know, insult? So, you know, Marcel was one of my, he was one of my heroes growing up. Truly.
I'm guessing your favorite Pokemon is a keychain Pokemon.
A keychain Pokemon?
Or the ice cream Pokemon.
Ice cream Pokemon?
That's actually real, by the way. And there's a garbage Pokemon too.
What generation is this?
I don't care.
I don't know either. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Aspella. You're right. I know that Nay can handle herself, but I hope that she's blocked this right creep. Or right cunt in Bobby's prophetic words. Oh, get the fuck out of it, Bobby. Like you're some fucking cultured messiah over there, telling everyone what good art is. Fucking loser. Twit, what's up, man? How you doing?
Well, the last past 3 days, I've been hyper focusing on Pokemon.
Like the one Jack just... Oh, so I thought you were joking when you said that earlier.
No.
So like the one Jack just posted in the chit chat there. He posted the ice cream Pokemon, which is insane. It looks more like a Mega Man villain, you know?
Oh. Vanilla.
Is that its name?
His name is Vanillish.
Vanillish. Wow. Sometimes when you're out of ideas, the bad ideas seem like genius.
And the garbage Pokemon's, what was it called? Garbador?
Garbador.
Or Goblador or something like
Rubash.
So I've been hyper focusing. Like I look at the time and it's like 6 o'clock, and then I'm like, I'm going to play.
Ponyta.
And then I play, and then time just freezes, and it's like I'm in space, in a bubble, in a isolated bubble, drifting away. And when I look at the time again, wondering how long I've been playing, then it's 12 at night.
Yeah, that's a long time.
A little brain gymnastics.
That's wild.
It's very strange.
Which version are you playing? Yeah, do set a timer on it. I think that's a brilliant idea, Fantas. Set a timer. Yellow. Oh, one of the classics.
Yeah, I played it when I was 11.
Okay, and now you're revisiting it?
Yeah, I used to be such an expert in it, like
nice,
knowing everything, but this time
Tashel, Jesus, yeah.
I don't remember everything, so I get frustrated when I get lost.
I see. Yeah. I grew up on the red and blue. And
I played blue first.
Yeah, I haven't played a single one since, except for maybe... Did Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Coliseum, did those come out after red and blue?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I guess the last Pokemon games I ever played were either Snap or Coliseum.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, Jack, yeah. So, yeah, perfect, Volatile. We'll make your room. Yeah. I would of course pick red because Charmander is my boy. All right. Twit was. Yeah. Continue.
The problem is that I used to play this World War II game, and I get hyper focused for like hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
With this one,
right.
And
it's
I
transference.
Don't know if, in a way, I tell myself, "Oh, I'm not addicted. I'm not this. I can quit whenever I want."
Yeah.
And I don't really think about the game when I'm not playing, but when I sit down and or lay down and I play, it's like I'm alone in the jungle, and I'm nothing else matter.
Right. Yeah, you can really immerse yourself in it.
I don't know if it's my autism or my ADHD hyperfocus or
certainly part of that.
Is.
Yeah. I would also say that you're using it as escapism because you have so fucking much going on, and it's something that it's been a theme ever since you came here. Ever since we've been talking, it's been a theme of how you process things.
The worst
in your
part,
emotions and your reality. Yeah.
The worst part is the internet, the dating thing. It's like I reduced from chatting from 20 people down to 5, kind of.
Okay.
And then I was like, dang, even 5 is overwhelming. I'll just focus on my favorite one.
One at a time. One at a time.
But I looked at her pictures again. And I'm wondering if she's like a transgendered or something.
Could be. Never know.
The penis is very dysfunctional.
Yeah. Does that bother you?
I guess because
You can say yes. That's okay. We all have our own attractions.
I asked her about having kids someday, and she said she doesn't know, but maybe she will change her mind.
Okay.
In the future.
She didn't say, "No, honey, I have a penis."
Yeah.
Okay.
Painful erection that will not go away.
Yeah.
And it's so strange. So strange. She's very cute, but
maybe she's just a cute girl.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't want to commit to anything, really.
Yeah, I mean, like if she's the one you want to currently talk to, keep talking to her, get to the bottom of everything, and like focus on her. I don't think the answer is to talk to multiple women all at once. I find that to be overwhelming.
Yeah, I did what you said.
Mm-hmm.
I reduced to 5. It took a lot of work. I had to reorder, rearrange. I looked at the pictures and asked myself, am I attracted to this person?
Yeah.
And then I picked the top 5.
Good. That's good. Yeah.
But I don't know. I get so tired of it. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to talk to anyone online on the dating scene.
Yeah.
I'll just focus on Pokemon.
Perfect. That's healthy. Perfectly normal, perfectly healthy.
And then time goes on, and they send messages and I don't answer. It's like I don't want to deal with that.
Okay. Well, if you don't want to deal with it right now, maybe now is not the time to be dating.
My subscription is running out on this website.
Then let it run
out.
Oh, Bobby, do tell. Then let it run out and don't renew. You have a lot going on right now, man. You have a lot going on. I don't know if you feel like you could actually put your best self forward into the dating world right now. Fuck you, Bobby.
Get out of here, you bitch.
Sharon Osbourne. I never noticed her facial hair before, but I'll have to revisit the Osbournes in a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot
And then we're gonna get to volatile. Yes.
Okay. The last thing. So I had the interview with the guy from the handicap benefit
Yes. How'd that go?
organization. So me and my social worker was talking with him at the same time. And if this goes in, if this gets accepted, then I have them put on paper that I can't work, and that kind of freaked me out because on the paper it said he can't even work at this place for handicapped people who put needles in bags, like one needle in one bag and then one other needle in the same bag for 8 hours. He can't even have that as a job along with the other handicapped people.
Okay.
And I was like, but I have never tried to have a job like that.
Yeah. How do you know if I've never tried?
Maybe I can.
Well, but they're really pushing for you to get disability, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If they're really pushing for it, they're going to take like the most basic position ever and say he can't even do that. So, like they're at least in your corner.
A bag and a needle in the bag, and then another needle for 8 hours. I can't do that.
Would you want to?
I mean, the thing is that I might be able to do that.
Yeah.
But I think over time, I will be so exhausted and come home super tired and like it freaks me out, like.
Yeah, it should.
A job like that.
That also sounds like it actually carries a lot more responsibility than it sounds on the surface, you know? Like Twit, no offense or anything, but I don't know if I would want you sorting needles. You know? Like I don't think
it's not needles. It's like for sewing.
You said for sewing.
Yeah, for sewing.
I thought you were talking about syringes.
No.
It's like there is not a person I know that I would feel comfortable sorting fucking syringes. Not a goddamn person I could identify.
I think you would need to have some kind of qualification.
I would certainly hope that you have your fucking doctorate and you're just like, babe, I'm aiming for that fucking conveyor belt job. You know, after my 12 years of college. I just want the simplest thing I can do. Something I'm overqualified to do, but qualified nevertheless. Yeah. Sewing needles, that's very different. That's very different.
Sewing needles.
Yeah.
So I think I would be exhausted after 8 hours just doing sewing needles.
Bobby, I'm sure you would. Yeah.
But
You're a heroin
I never
addict.
I never got the chance, and that makes me very sad. Maybe I could, you know?
Yeah.
And then I would be super strong and be like, see, I can also.
I have every ounce of faith in you that you could perform that job perfectly fine. You know, I really do. Take it as just, you know, you're the person, your social worker, looking after your best interests, really trying to get you on disability. That's all that means.
Yeah,
they don't actually think that you cannot
sounds like
perform that job. It's them really trying to state to the powers that be that dude needs disability. That's what your social worker's doing.
It's bureaucracy stuff.
Yeah. So don't take it as like an insult or an offense to your person or your capabilities or anything. They're trying to get you comfy. All right.
Yeah, you're right.
I know. Good. Another one solved. Buddy, I'm going to make time for Volatile while I can.
Okay.
Sorry we didn't get to sex today at all.
I was going to ask.
That's the way every hump day goes.
About the sex part.
Oh, well. Save it for Friday.
It's very quick, but you don't have to answer.
What is it?
Or maybe not. It's a bit messed up, I guess.
It's gonna be Fuckboy Friday. This Friday.
It's about Pokemons.
Which Pokemon would I fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
That's
Tell me yours, because I know you've pre-planned this answer.
Lickitung.
Yeah, I figured. See, you see how fucking fast he was with that. You've been keeping that in your back pocket for
Ditto was smart though.
Since like 1998, Twit.
Oh,
Since before you were
that
born.
Would be so weird. Okay, so I will go now.
Gardevier.
I'll see you around.
Yeah, I love you, buddy. I'll catch you on Friday.
I
Okay?
like.
Oh,
people.
Hey,
Bye.
reminder. Wait. Reminder, everyone, before I get up to piss, before Volatile starts typing her question. Tomorrow in the Therapy Theater in the Discord, we're watching Freedom Riders. Please be there, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's my time. That's here in California. Fucking be there, okay? Do it.
That's good.
Yeah, okay. Later, Twit. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I am going to drag you out, and I'm going to do my fancy little transition. Here we go, and I'm gonna pee, and Volatile is gonna be typing. Do it.
Type away, Volatile. Appreciate all you guys, by the way. This is a really good community, and I'm just glad that we're able to share and be ourselves in here, because that's what it's all about. Can't be afraid of being you here, that's for sure. Love you too, Naso, Jen, Twit, Baldo, Nubloso, Pine. Yeah. Did they have beef with him because he doesn't like Hugh Grant? Jeez. I'm kidding. Don't. Oh, Bella, I love you too. Bella, please. I'm sorry, it's been a rough day for me.
Hi. I'm back.
Thank you,
Nubloso isn't. Yeah, it's a really, it's subtle, Jack, but you have a really nice accent. It's true.
Is it like Canadian?
Yeah. Eh?
Yeah, what's up there, eh?
You've dropped an A or two in here.
Wanna go for a fight?
Volatile, I hope you're typing, because our time in here is tight at this point. But I'm giving you a little extra. All right, I'll give it till 2:30 in here for you, beautiful lot. Yeah. Don't call me friend, guy. All right, Volatile, here you go. So this is going to be one of my vulnerable moments. I'm not okay. I'm having nightmares about the incident. Fuck, I believe it. I'm paranoid. I have breakdowns in the middle of the day. It's really fucking rough. But luckily, I have found a therapist that I believe to be good. Have you set up an appointment already, Volatile? Are you getting in there like ASAP? No one could fucking fault you for having nightmares about this. You kidding me? That's, that's my wife's worst nightmare. And frankly, that's my worst nightmare, is my wife experiencing something like that. Oh my God, Volatile. Give it a break. Give it a break already. Jesus Christ. Who am I going to sub now, huh? Fucking A. on fire, Volatile. The last three. You've got the last three. That's insane. Oh my God, you've never. Oh God. If you are a fan of Wes Anderson, by any means, faintest of hearts, I really do think this is one of his best films. I really truly do. He's known for his style. He's a modern day auteur. He always uses the same cast and everything. I feel like he's kind of, in all his perfection, he's lost a soul, if that makes sense. The last few movies of his that I've watched, they're kind of lacking of heart because everything is just so, and it pulls me out of it, frankly. And I think, not to get volatile, keep typing while I'm yapping away, okay? The first movie that I really started to not like his work, and a lot of you might disagree with this, but Grand Budapest Hotel was the first one where I was watching it. I was just constantly aware that I was watching a movie, like everything was so fucking perfect, from the camera wipes to a perfect 90-degree angle to another perfect 90-degree angle, back to another perfect 90-degree angle. It's just like fucking A, and everything is so symmetric and perfect and stylized. It's just like, I can't fall into this. I can't lose
I
myself.
love the Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs, I really liked it. That's my last
my
favorite movie
favorite
of
is
his.
probably Fantastic Mr. Fox. He did that too, right?
Sublime. Yeah, I love that. I adore that movie. And Isle of Dogs is the last film of his that I really, really deeply enjoy. What was it? Moonrise Kingdom. I was just like it's okay. He made some choices. I really enjoyed the storyline and everything, but he made some choices that I was like, why the fuck did he do that? And Grand Budapest was my first one where I was just like, I am hating this. I really hate this. Yeah, Asteroid City. I've rented it twice from the library, Asteroid City, and it sat on top of my DVD player, and I just can't bring myself to do it. I can't watch it. All right, Volatile, here we go. I have an appointment set up. We're working out scheduling and shit, but it's always been hard for me to admit shit, especially about not being okay. And this has developed to be the theme of the day. It really has. Is you beautiful lot out there taking care and focusing more on other people than your own fucking needs. And I'm just amazed by the amount that you all give to one another and the amount you all support one another. Take the fucking time, please, dear God, to support yourself, and to focus on you a little bit. How do you expect to care for other people to the best of your abilities if you are not taking care of yourself first and foremost? You have to do it, please. You have to do it. I've always had to be the suck it up person in every relationship I've ever had, not just romantically either. I had to basically raise my sister, so I had to grow up early, or parentified. You had to care for her, all that fun fucking shit that comes, with a lifetime of just repeating that same fucking nature over and over again. You expect that of yourself. You have to give for others. You have to take care of others. You come second, always, right? Garbage. I'm so sorry. So I had to grow up early. My sister and I were on our own at the ages of 18 and 19. So I had to find a job and step up even if I didn't like it. Yeah. There's got to come a time, Volatile, where you recognize that you need to help yourself. There really has to come a time. And I think now, on top of any other time, is the best time for you to do that. All right? I'm glad that you have an appointment set up. Really am. You owe it to yourself. This is something that no one should fucking face in their lifetimes. It's a horror, right? It's a horror story. It's a nightmare. It's a living nightmare. In the meantime, if you have an appointment set up, we were talking about this last time, but do also look into group sessions. I guarantee you that there's survivor meetings around you that don't need an appointment. They don't require an appointment. You can set up a time and go to one of them and really discuss it out loud. You were just saying to someone the other day the importance, it was to Rose, right? The importance of being able to be with other people in person, physically in the moment being able to discuss all this stuff. You said that yourself, all right? So do kindly put those words into action and use them for you as well, all right? And do try to get into a group session while you're waiting for this other appointment to come about. This is, you do not deserve this. I don't wish that situation on anybody under the sun. Not a single fucking person. So please, please, please look out for yourself and just get the ball rolling. And hopefully, this, that should make it easier when you finally land in that chair. Makes it even easier to get out, right?
I'm back.
Oh, hi, welcome. It's only been an hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was fast.
Take a siesta?
No,
I just washed
every
one
time,
dish over and over again, huh?
every time I do this is because I need to. I don't have time to get ready for class after the stream ends.
I hear you. We're talking to Volatile right now, by the way, and she has an appointment set up, but she's having nightmares. She's really feeling the ramifications of her of the threat that she experienced.
Oh yeah,
last week.
Yeah, I believe that's not going. She's not going to forget it anytime soon, and it's good that she's seeking help.
Exactly. Fantasy of Hearts is saying, oh gosh, older sister stuff is no joke. I do feel we have a rough lot in life since women are often looked to for emotional / familial support. Absolutely. When I lost my mom, I had to be the person like that for me and my brother. Heart goes out to you, friend. Hope you can give yourself some care back that you've given others. If you literally are able to just give yourself a shred of that care that you've offered so many other fucking people, especially just in this short time that you and I have known each other, Volatile. You're so giving. Please reserve a bit of that effort for yourself. Dear God, please. And Volatile says, and I've helped myself a little in the past. I have, but God damn it, I get so caught up in helping others, I just forget that I have my own shit going on. Helping others helps me in a way. It helps keep my mind at peace. I'm sure in a lot of ways that could very well be your form of escapism. We have Twit, who gets wrapped up in Pokemon and other World War II games. We have others that get wrapped up in movies, RPGs, whatever you have. It's really easy to set aside the shit that's going on with you for the sake of something else. It's so fucking easy. And if you really, really do care about helping all these people, which I know that you do, I know that you know that first you have to take care of yourself in order to most effectively help all these other fucking people. I know that you know
That's the golden rule.
It really is. I know that you know that. So keep that in mind, because I know how important it is for you to help others. Keep that in mind. All right? Oh God, it's so shitty. It's so fucking shitty that something like this would happen to a person who gives so much. That's just there for anybody and everybody around them. Not only around them and within their physical communities, but also in online communities. It's so fucking unfair. You don't deserve it. You deserve so much better, and you deserve to seek treatment. You deserve to move forward. You deserve help. And you deserve to say, I need help when you need it.
The fact that you're asking for help is a huge leap.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that don't do that, right?
Right. There's a lot of people, and a lot of caregivers, especially,
And the fact that you're a therapist, you deserve help too. Because even though you're a therapist, you gotta look after your own.
Therapists have therapists. They do. They really do. And you also know, being a therapist, that you can't diagnose yourself. Can't help yourself. It's not the way it works. Fantasy of Hearts, yeah, man. Empathetic natures are amazing because we see ourselves in others, and it can seem like we're healing ourselves through others, but you can't neglect yourself. Also, so glad you're sharing here and utilizing the support. It really is amazing in itself. It really is. And, you know, as we were just saying to Rose, let this be the launching point, you know? The more you get used to discussing these things in here, the better off you are, the more equipped you are to begin the whole healing process within a professional setting. You may have said that yourself on Monday, you know? You may have. You are worth it. You are worth the time and effort of other people to help you too. You are. And not even for the sake of the fact that you help so many people. That is not what makes it worthwhile to help you. What makes it worthwhile is you're here. You're here with us, you know? You were born. You exist on this planet. That's it. That's all you need. Just your basic biology to be deserving of help. That is it. Sure, you could say you deserve it a little more than maybe some other people, considering you give so much. But at the same time, you don't need anything. You don't need any titles or degrees or status to be deserving of help. None of that. You're here. My bot is just on a fucking rampage today. Didn't like the term motherfucker. Yeah, I know, like I've ran that scenario over and over in my head, trying to find a form of peace with it, but every single fucking time I just get pissed. I get pissed at myself, pissed at the motherfucker that did it, pissed at the universe for allowing it to happen, just seething pissed, and I realize that's not healthy. I snapped at my daughter the other day, and that scared me. That made me realize I needed to get into therapy ASAP. You need help. That's right. This, you know better than anybody that this spills over. This spills over into all your other relationships, right? It spills over everywhere, into every other aspect of your life. You need help. Say that loudly. Type it in caps. You need help. You know? You need it. You need it. So thank you for acknowledging that. The anger directed at the perpetrator, keep it. Fucking keep it. You're a victim, though. Don't forget. And reserve no anger towards yourself. You went on a blind date at the request of a friend who was trying to play matchmaker. How the fuck are you at fault for that? A friend that you trust, you know? Yeah, no, of course, volatile, of course. That's I understand that, you know, that feeling. When you snap because of other things that are happening throughout your life, and your kids just, you know, like saying too many words to you. You know, we all have that moment of just like, we all have breaking points, right? Regardless of who's at fault, quote unquote. There's only one fucking person at fault in this scenario, and it's the guy who should be fucking behind bars and, you know, a registered sex offender. That's the only person that's at fault. If you're feeling angry, good. That's fine. Totally normal, totally fucking healthy. Keep it focused at that fucking guy. Keep doing what you have to do as far as communication with the police, as far as being on top of those slow-ass fucking rusted wheels of justice. Everything that you have to do with that anger, keep it focused in the healthiest place that you can. That's at that guy. Right?
And go to a meeting with people who've been through with this too.
Absolutely. Yeah, no shame in getting into a fucking survivors group. And I think I said this before too, but you also have so much to offer for those people as well, because I know that's, you know, it's your stance in life. You're eager to help others. What about a win-win situation? You know, going to a survivors meeting, being heard, being respected, being treated with kindness, being validated, and then in turn being able to help all these other fucking people, you know, which you are so good at doing. I really, really do think that a group setting is a wonderful place for you to end up. Really, really do. What did I miss? Yeah, exactly, Fanus. You have so much right now to be pissed about, by the way. So glad you're reaching out to therapy to figure out how to best deal with it. 100%. Volatile, luckily, she understood we had a sit down about what happened, etc., but I never want to do that to my kid again, ever. That's you're a tremendous mom. You really are. The fact that you just, took the bull by its horns and sat down and explained things. That's exactly what a parent should do. Oh, that's really sweet, asked Bella. If anyone needs to ever message someone just to chat or rant or anything, please don't be shy to message me. I want the best for everyone here, and I love you all so much. Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, what goes around comes around, for fucking sure. Yeah, speaking for what seems to be everyone currently. Yeah, exactly. Volatile just goes to show I'm not Supergirl. You're just another human. Just another fucking human. Can't carry the weight of the world. Sometimes our own fucking weight is too much, and we have to find a way to ask for help. And it takes more strength and more courage than we offer ourselves to believe. That takes a lot of courage to say, I need help. You think you're being strong by just bottling it up and keeping it inside so that, you blow up at any little incident? That's not strength. That's not strength. It takes strength to say, I need help. And I mean, you're already doing everything. You have your appointment set up. In the meantime, I don't want to become a broken record, but in the meantime, do look for other options that are more, ready to have you. Even though I'd like to believe that and not show my kid weakness, but sometimes weakness is what's needed. It helps shine a light on the glaring issues you need to fix. And again, I really do think that, showing your vulnerability to someone, showing that you need help in a time of weakness. I was just saying this, but I don't think there's anything weak about that at all. I think it takes strength and courage, to show that weakness, to show that vulnerability. That is not easy. Most people want to puff themselves up and pretend like everything's hunky-dory. It's, not the way to go about it. You know that. Wish you nothing but the fucking best, Volatile. And, it's I can't I can't relate. I can't relate to your situation as far as that experience. There's nothing I can do. Oh, there you are, Dr. Bear. How are you doing? That's what I would really, really love, Volatile. Please do keep us updated on the therapy. Please keep us updated on seeing this guy get behind bars. I cannot wait to hear that update. As far as he's off the street, he's away from women. He can't be an effective predator anymore. That's the update I really I'm eagerly anticipating that. And I hope that that your appointment comes sooner rather than later. When is it for, Volatile? And Dr. Bear, I was just thinking about you, buddy. I was like, oh, where's that big Dr. Bear? Where the fuck's he been? Where's he been at? I hope that you're doing all right, man. Next Tuesday, perfect. Okay, yeah, do let us know how it goes. I hope that it's a productive one for you and that you feel comfortable with whoever you've booked. Truly do. Yeah, Dr. Bear, I hope that you've managed to stay safe in NYC and that it's not, too crazy over here. We were just having ice raids yesterday in San Francisco. And when my wife got off work yesterday, she kind of exited into a bit of a debacle. She was texting me everything that was going on and actually texted, I'm scared right now. And I was just like, get Get the fuck on Bart. Don't linger. Don't stick around with the fucking crowd, gawking like turkeys in the rain. Get your ass on Bart. Get your ass on home. Yeah, it was frightening. It was frightening. Dr. Bear, I've been at Yale teaching massive hemorrhage control. Good on you, buddy. Fucking good on you. Yeah, thank you, Jack, for being on top of that. How did you know? I was just about to say, okay, I'm going to start looking for someone to raid. What it is that time? Just in time, Dr. Bear. Nothing but respect for you, buddy. Teaching massive hemorrhage control. Fucking wild. Really, really fucking crazy stuff. As usual, exactly. Just in time. Do stick around for the raid, though. No, I appreciate it. However you come, Dr. Bear, however you come. You are one of our local heroes in here. So, it's always a pleasure, man.
Also, if you guys need to talk and voice chat, I'll be here too.
Very
Just
good.
Let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys, excuse me. If you guys want to move on over to reception when I'm done here, Jack, please do. Always a good thing to do. Just to, finalize things, check in with people that have had really difficult conversations today. Yeah, that's what are friends for, right? Sincerely. Yeah. I see drummer Rick's on. Is that someone you're still following?
Yeah.
Jack? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm just double checking once.
One sec. Oh, is there someone in there that we should be hesitant to interact with?
Oh yeah, we're good.
We're good?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys, I think we're going to raid drummer Rick today. As long as you're good with that, Jack.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, don't you know? We're good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, eh? Love it, buddy.
Go for brewski.
Yeah, there you go. What the fuck is that, beer? What is that? Zach Mattel, this. Oh, nice, Texas. Shit, no shit. Okay, interesting. Couldn't see yourself in any other community. I mean that. I feel you are home, Volatile. You are home. That's it. This is a place for you to be, for sure. Pull up your blanket, start nesting, and get yourself comfy, because I sincerely hope that you are here for a good long while. Right? Love having you here. Love everything you have to offer, and I love that you can also find it within yourself to be vulnerable in a few rare seconds of the way you are. Yeah, there you go, Fanus. Fanus, it's your homework to watch Bottle Rocket, okay? It's fantastic. It's one of my favorites of his. All right, 25 seconds to go. Here we go. You guys, I once again just can't thank you enough for being here, for showing the love, for showing the support, and also for just being so open and vulnerable and honest in here. Like, this is the way it's meant to be in here. Everything that I set out to do is coming to fruition, and that's thanks to you all. And everything that you can do. 3 seconds! Keep taking care of yourselves and each other! Bye! That is a fast 25 seconds, my God!